and Jubal's second date update.
You know, normally an escape room would be a bad thing on a first date.
I would go with always, not normally.
Unless you're the person who put your date in the escape room, then you're probably having a good date and they're having a bad one. Either way, escape room always sounds kind of weird to me for a first date.
Yeah, extremely.
But that's exactly where Nick took his date, Taylor, and now she's not calling him back.
Yeah, because no one can get a hold of her. What is going on?
Nick, that's really all you put in your email, and I don't know what an escape room is. Do I need to alert the authorities?
No, they're actually amazing.
Wait, what's amazing?
Escape rooms.
What is an escape room? It sounds like you have some girl handcuffed in your basement to me.
No, it's not like that. An escape room is basically a game that you play with like 8 to 10 people. You go inside, they lock the door behind you, and there are clues that you have to figure out in order to get out.
Okay. That's a
wait.
lot more innocent than what I thought you were originally emailing about.
Yeah, it's a little nerdy if you think about it. You have to solve clues in succession, and once you solve one, it opens up the clues to another, and another puzzle, and so on and so forth. And finally, within this like 45 minutes to an hour time, you get to get out.
So did you meet this girl at the escape room, or did you meet her somewhere else and tell her you were going to take her to an escape room?
So I had about 8 of my buddies who were going to go, and one of my good friends has a girlfriend who was like, I want to do that, and brought one of her girlfriends. So unexpectedly, I thought it was just going to be 8 of us. It was 10, and that's where I met Taylor, in the middle of the escape room.
Oh, sounds sexy. I mean, it is kind of like today's version of laser tag is kind of what it is, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so how was the chemistry with you guys while you're trying to escape the room? Was she crying? Were you crying?
We're never going to get out.
There was a lot of panic, but I really was attracted to her immediately. She had this like amazing laugh, and she like jumped straight into it. Like, you can't be shy in these things. You got to be bold and really like go after things. And she was so energetic about it. We kind of like went off in our own like nerd way and started solving more puzzles than most people. So
Okay, and I mean, was it clear that you were into her, that you were hitting on her?
I think so. Yeah, I was definitely like zooming in on like just hanging out with her. So
you cornered her in an escape room.
I locked her up, basically. Yeah. That was the only option.
All right, how did the rest of the day go? Did you end up getting her number and all that?
Well, yeah. I did get her number, but it was kind of weird. Like about 30 minutes in, time is running out, and randomly my really close friend and his girlfriend started getting into a full-on argument off in the corner. They're like yelling. They're like,
That's awesome.
I could see how an escape room could cause an argument. What were they fighting about anyway?
We don't actually know what they were arguing about, but it got really awkward for everyone because they're essentially screaming at each other and just alienating themselves from everyone else. So we were really trying to get out of that room.
You were really trying to escape. Like,
There's like actual claw marks on the walls.
it's the hardest you've ever worked to escape from one of your escape room parties.
Exactly.
So what did that led to you getting her phone number while your friends were fighting?
Yeah.
Taylor and I were on the same team regarding like wanting to, diffuse the situation and break up the fight. So I went and talked to my buddy, and Taylor went and talked to her friend just to make sure that, they were on other side of the room or of the corner. So.
Oh, so you guys were like the heroes of the escape room together.
I like to think so. Yeah, we absolutely were. So, and we were successful.
So you guys diffused the situation.
Definitely. And then I asked her if she wanted to get a drink afterwards to kind of celebrate our chivalry, I guess.
And did she say yes?
She did, yeah. We actually ended up going and getting a drink pretty close by, and we kind of bonded over the fight. And the two of us were talking about how we would never do anything like that in public, and like we're kind of like embarrassed that they would even do that.
So basically you were saying, if we were a couple, we'd never be like that couple. They suck.
Basically. Yeah, exactly.
All right, did you end with a kiss?
We didn't end with a kiss. She said she had to leave because she works early. So I just thought like it wasn't necessarily a date, so I wasn't sure if it was appropriate to kiss her on the first date. So.
And how many times have you tried to call her since your little escape room fiasco?
I've called her like 2 or 3 times now.
And nothing.
Nothing, no. I even like talked to my buddy to see what was going on. He was trying to stay out of it. And he was like, this is all on you. You figure it out. So
Wow, good friend.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I don't know why that chick won't call you back. Dude, figure it out yourself. By the way, can you help me out with my argument with my girlfriend?
got it.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks.
Okay, I'm already a better friend than yours. All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You guys ever remember the game 7 Minutes in Heaven?
Oh, yeah.
People would play
Heck
that
yeah.
as kids. I never played it. I had this uncle that was always trying to get me to do it, but I always said no.
I'm glad you did.
It's a party game where people lock themselves in the closet for 7 minutes and whatever happens, happens, I guess. I know I never really did actually play it as a kid. That's because I had a bad childhood. But could have been because of that uncle. Who knows? All these are different stories for different times.
Yeah, or
What we're
therapy.
talking about right now is the second date update. And Nick, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now, played a really long game of 7 Minutes in Heaven with the girl he wants to call today because they were locked for like 45 minutes in an escape room together. I think that's kind of similar, right, Nick?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, except for there's a group of people with you. Yeah, right. Which makes it a little bit more awkward.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
If you're just joining us for the second date update today, Nick is on the phone, and he met the girl he wants to call today in an escape room. I guess that's where a group of people get together, and then they play games to try to figure out how to escape from a room and see if they can do it in a certain amount of time. They met there, and then there was an awkward moment when a couple of their friends got in a fight with each other, a boyfriend and girlfriend, and then the two of them, Nick and Taylor, went over and saved the day and talked them down. And then ended up at drinks, had a few drinks, some laughs, and then Taylor left, and now she's not calling Nick back, and he has no idea why.
You can't think of anything that you did wrong or that would have been awkward besides that fight?
Yeah, no, other than the fight. We had a really, really fun time, and we clicked.
All right, well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. You ready?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Taylor, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Taylor, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good.
Good. Are you familiar with the radio show?
I mean, I've heard of it.
Cool. Have you ever heard us do something called a second date update?
No.
You haven't? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody, right, and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. So you recently met a dude, and now you're not calling him back, and he asked us for help.
Oh. Wow. Okay, that's really awkward.
I'll say some names to you, and you tell me if they ring a bell. Milt. Have you gone out with a Milt lately?
No.
How about Chester?
What are you, we haven't talked to Chester or
No.
Milt.
No Chesters, no Milts. What about a Nick?
Yes.
That'd be the one.
Okay.
Nick,
It would be more shocking, actually, if it was Chester.
I know. Nick told us about how he met you at that escape room and shared some drinks with you and thought that he was going to see you again, but now you're not calling him back, and he's wondering why.
Oh, wow. This is very weird.
The way he painted the picture is that you guys had a delightful time together.
Yeah, I guess so.
That doesn't sound like a ringing endorsement. Yeah, I suppose it was fine. Was there something that Nick did wrong?
No, there's nothing he did.
He told us about your friends getting into a fight in the escape room, the boyfriend and girlfriend. Was that the awkward thing that somehow made you not want to go out with him?
Oh, he told you about that?
Well, he said that a couple of your friends got into an argument, and then the two of you went over to try to help smooth things out. Like you talked to his girlfriend, and he talked to his friend, and then everything was good.
That's all he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a really awkward situation. I don't know if I should talk about it.
Is it awkward for your friends or for Nick?
Mostly for my friends, yeah,
Okay.
and me.
Oh, and you.
It was awkward for me.
So awkward for everybody, and you know what? Our show specializes in awkward, so I think that you should tell us.
I don't know.
Well, more importantly than us, how about Nick? Because Nick really wants to know why you're not calling him back.
Okay, the thing is, like, I kind of lied to Nick when I was out with him.
You lied to him about what?
About why our friends were fighting.
Well,
Okay.
didn't he know why they were fighting?
No, he did not.
So why were they fighting? Like, for real, not the lie part.
Basically, they were fighting because the guy was texting me and his girlfriend found out about it.
Wait,
What?
we mean like texting you like he was trying to make you his side piece or something? Like, what do you mean?
He was just sending me like really flirty texts.
Whoa.
And when you guys were in the escape room?
No, it was before this. And I was like, hey, I told my girlfriend, I was like, your boyfriend is texting me. And she just decided to bring it up in the middle of this escape room.
What? Oh my God. I have so many questions, but one is why on earth would you ever agree to go into an escape room with a boyfriend who's hitting on you and his girlfriend?
I don't, that's a good question. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
a bad,
Looking back on it, it's probably not a good idea.
No!
yeah, it was a bad decision.
So they were arguing about you.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with Nick and why you wouldn't be calling Nick back?
I just don't want to get in a relationship where our friends are like arguing and I'm the cause of it. I just want to stay away from all of it.
Oh, it sounds like so much good drama, though, doesn't it?
Not for me.
I'm kidding.
Speaking of good drama, Nick is actually on the phone listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I am, unless he's hung up. Nick, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Taylor.
Hello. Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, fine.
This is awkward.
Yeah, everything's fine.
You knew why they were fighting? And it was all because of you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Why did you feel like you had to lie to me?
I
feel like we had a good time. Like,
I just like didn't want to involve you more than you already were involved because it was just so weird.
And Nick, don't you think that's a positive thing? I mean, like, for once she was trying to, like, tamp down the drama instead of bring it up.
yeah, I guess. It's just still a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
What do you mean suspicious?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you guys met. Like, are you guys still texting at all? And, like, is it still happening?
No, we are not texting. No,
Snapchatting?
I do not.
Using that
None
one.
of the above.
Oh, okay.
And you were never texting with him, right? You were just a recipient.
Yeah, I in no way encouraged him.
Well, how can I know that you're telling the truth about all this? My buddy wouldn't just come on to you for no reason. Like, you would have had to have done something or encouraged it.
What?
Right?
Okay, we're talking about Dan. Of course he would. That guy's a pervert.
Dan is not a perv. I've known him for like 15 years. Like, we've been through a lot together. He can be a little wild, but he's definitely not a pervert in any way. And he's like really faithful.
Think about it. The girlfriend was yelling at the boyfriend. If the girlfriend thought that Taylor was involved, she would also be yelling at Taylor.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's not part of a girl code.
No,
No.
That just seems the way it is. Whenever somebody cheats, they always blame the person who their significant other cheated on with.
Totally.
Like, their significant other had nothing to do with it. I agree there. She'd probably be yelling at Taylor more than her boyfriend. Dan the pervert or whatever his name is.
He's not a pervert.
If I showed you some of the things he's been texting me, you would say something different.
Oh, really?
Eggplant emoji.
So let me get this straight. You're saying you've never flirted with him. You've never encouraged him to, like, keep texting you, and you guys have never, like, hooked up or done anything? Like, you're the innocent person in this whole thing?
Yes, that is what I'm telling you.
And Nick, it sounds like you're trying to, like, pin her down and attack her for causing the drama.
It just is, I've known Dan for so long. It just seems so weird that this would be happening. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it.
I am telling you the truth. Your friend is a creep. He's been texting me. His girlfriend got mad. I have nothing to do with it. I want to be completely out of it. I don't want to be involved.
Is that why you were so anxious to get out of the escape room?
Yes, I did not want to be around them. It was like a mistake that I went there.
Oh.
Not a total mistake, right?
Oh, there we go. The
So
tune
you-
is changing.
All right, Nick's still in.
Hey, Taylor, would you like to go on a second date with Nick? We will pay for it.
I'm going to have to say no because the situation is just too weird right now, and I need to wait till everything blows over.
I don't know what this has to do with you and I. Like, their problems are their problems. And I think you and I should focus on us and see, like, you know, what we could be. Because we did have a good time. You can't deny that.
I mean, we had a good time. I just can't. It's just too weird right now.
Taylor, I know there's all this drama going on between our friends, but I think there's something here, and that should be enough for us to go out again.
Yeah.
I think that means no.
It's just too weird.
Dang.
I just think there could be something here.
I mean, really, it sounds like everything just boils down to this other couple fighting. Don't you think that will blow over eventually, and then you guys could go out?
I just still have to say no.
No for now, right?
Yes, no for now.
Okay.
So there's a chance at some point.
Maybe one day.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Yay!
maybe one
I've never been
day.
so happy at the end of a second date.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message at 78592 that says, poor guy started sounding really desperate at the end. And he actually really did. If you missed today's second date update, Nick wanted to call this girl named Taylor. They went to an escape room. I guess it's a room where you try to get out of it with a bunch of friends or whatever. And he was like bonding with this girl. And then a couple of their friends got in a fight. And that's when things got awkward.
Yeah.
We got her on the phone and found out the reason she wasn't calling back was because they were fighting, their friends, because the dude in that relationship was texting her, who also happens to be one of his friends. I hope you're following along.
Yeah.
This is very awkward.
And
love
so
triangle.
she thought it was very awkward to go out with him when his buddy, who is in a relationship, won't leave her alone.
Yeah.
She said that she still doesn't want to go out with him, but at the end of it, he was like, so maybe there's a chance someday? And she was like, fine, yeah, someday, sure.
Fine.
We can go out. And then he was like, sweet. So
Yes, small victory.
good. There's a little tiny victory in today's second date update. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
When a guy's nervous for a first date, there are certain methods that he can use beforehand to help calm his nerves and boost his self-confidence.
Okay.
You know, like you can go hit the gym,
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's a good one.
maybe get a
Healthy.
haircut.
Ooh, that's nice too. I mean, girls are the same. We're on the same list right now.
Fresh cuts.
You guys take artificial pills too?
No.
Oh, that's just
That's
guy thing?
not. No.
Or you can do what I do and watch replays of MTV Spring Break 2004 on VHS.
Oh, yeah.
Like a fine wine, Daytona Beach back then ages well.
Does it?
Oh, yeah. But one of our listeners, Nate, has a different strategy that he uses to prepare for a big date, and I've never heard of this before. I'm telling you, there's no way it's better than Daytona Beach 2004, so color me skeptical. But Nate, welcome to the show.
Hey guys.
Okay, I'm intrigued. He
Yeah.
piqued my interest. What do you do before a date?
Well,
I have
hold
to know.
on.
Wait,
We'll-
I need to know.
We'll get to the pre-date strategy in just a second, but first, why don't you tell us about the girl that you went out with? What's her name?
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Boring.
Carolyn
Okay.
Schmerlin. I want to.
Yeah.
You know what I really care about, Nate, right now. Where did you meet Carolyn, though?
Oh, we met online.
What struck you about her?
Well, we had a lot in common. She was pretty, you know, not beautiful, but pretty.
Oh, jeez.
What's the difference?
She's just like one notch under beautiful.
Oh.
You didn't. That wasn't your.
Your pickup line on,
Yeah.
on Tinder?
But yeah, we met. We had a little conversation.
Maybe he
Okay,
did say it to
Nate.
her.
Yeah.
You sound
Okay.
like a real catch right now so far, Nate. Why were you nervous for the date? I mean, Jeff said you did something to like calm your nerves. Why were you nervous if she was only pretty?
I always get nervous for first dates, whether they're beautiful, pretty, or cute.
Okay.
Oh, so she's
Oh, okay.
cute.
So
I
cute's
see.
the lowest
Yeah.
level
Yeah.
of
You guys didn't
attractiveness.
get that already?
No.
No, I just
No.
heard the insult in that.
Oh,
That's all I
no.
got.
Cute, pretty, beautiful,
Okay.
and then hot.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah.
Move forward.
Let's
Good
let's
brag.
just assume that this is a very attractive woman that you went out with, and so tell us. We said you were nervous. What is your pre-date strategy to calm yourself?
Oh, I just like to preload myself. Not,
What does that mean?
not the night of.
I know what it means, I think.
What?
Like, you know how people pre-party? Like, I don't pre-party. I got loaded the night before so that I could be hungover on the day.
So you could be hungover?
Wait, is that because like when you're hungover, you don't care about anything and you're at your absolute worst? Like what is the? I don't understand the strategy here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get nervous about stuff when I'm hungover. I'm just,
You don't care.
kind of
feel
grinding
terrible?
my way through things. I just feel like I perform better.
That's amazing.
Is it? So the night before the date, you got wasted, and then you woke up the next day hungover, ready to go out.
Exactly.
I mean, looking and I'm assuming
Interesting.
smelling like hell.
Well, I put on extra deodorant so that I wouldn't smell so bad.
Oh,
Probably the
okay.
breath, too.
It's usually
The whole
not
body.
going to work.
Well, it's all about how you feel, Brooke. It's not about how you look or smell.
Okay.
It's a feeling inside. And so did it work? Did she notice the smell or notice your booming confidence walking in hungover?
Well, I also put on cologne as well as deodorant.
Okay.
So a lot of smells.
Date.
Alcohol, deodorant, and cologne all mixed together.
Oh, Nate. What was the first interaction like? You walk into the restaurant, she's there. How does that go?
We just introduced ourselves, hugged. I pulled out her chair.
Okay.
We sat down and ordered dinner.
Okay.
That's really
I'm shocked
good.
you
All
can
right.
eat.
Okay.
Did
These
you
are
get any
nauseous.
vibe from her during that? Was she noticing your aroma?
No, I don't think she noticed anything. It was actually a flawless dinner. We had great conversation, good food,
Nice.
tons in common. We both love dogs.
Did you have more drinks to feel better, or did you guys just leave out the booze?
No, I kept it clean.
And you
I
don't.
kept drinking.
Interesting.
Did you tell her? I mean, because, obviously she's not calling you back. That's why you're on the phone with us. I mean, did you tell her, like, oh, I'm so hungover? Like, maybe it was like the party vibe
Oh, yeah.
was a turnoff for her.
Number one rule of getting preloaded, never tell anyone you're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Really?
it's better
Is that-
or worse.
They just have to figure it out from
Yeah.
the sights and the smells.
Are
Yeah.
you dying?
This is so strange. But it sounds like the date went really well,
I know.
according to you.
That's amazing. How did it end?
It ended with a kiss. It was lovely.
I'm shocked you didn't
Wow.
throw up even on this
Yeah.
date or anything.
I don't
Headache
throw up
or-
when I'm hungover.
I
Oh,
don't
you
think
have
people
to
would want to
puke.
date me.
No, I don't do that.
Puking when you're hungover makes you feel so much better.
So why do you think you're not getting a call back after this then?
Well, she had mentioned that she had a birthday coming up, and I wanted to do something for her.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cross any lines or do anything like too crazy since we just met, but I shopped around and I got her a private spa package, and I just emailed it to her.
Wow.
Oh.
Private spa
wow,
package.
Those
I mean,
are
it
nice.
sounds nice, but it's on the line of over the top.
I mean,
Right.
the spas are nice.
Only because you're getting naked and getting rubbed down. Like, I just...
But not by him.
I
A
know, but it's
professional's
still
gonna do
like,
it.
that's the thought behind
But
a
you
spa
would still
always
accept
is.
the gift.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Even if I wasn't going to go out with him again, I'd totally take it. I mean,
So we all have our opinions on that gift. What did Carolyn think when you sent it to her?
She liked it. She was excited.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Exclamation
That's
points
good.
are very good.
okay.
So has she gone to the spa day yet?
She went, but she didn't thank me for it, and like,
What?
I was worried that maybe something strange had happened, but like the place had really good reviews. It didn't seem like one of those places that you hear about on the news. Or
See,
something
that's what I
like that.
thought. I'm like, he sent her to a bad spa.
Oh.
I made an appointment at one of those spas once, and then
What?
I went and read the Yelp reviews, and the last one was from a granddaughter who sent her 85-year-old grandpa there, and it was
Uh-oh.
I canceled.
But I
yeah,
mean, he had a great
Sure he
massage.
did.
yeah.
So you're saying that she never thanked you at all?
Yeah, she never officially thanked me. We texted back and forth, and she said, "Yeah, it was good," but it just felt like the vibe was kind of off.
Yeah, you can always feel the
Sounds
vibe.
like she was just accepting the present without any thought of maybe wanting to go out with you again.
Or maybe she was hoping it was one of those shady massage places and was disappointed it was so nice.
Yeah, I'm really relaxed, but that's it.
Yeah. Well, let's find out. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Carolyn for you, and we'll try and get your second date. All right, Nate?
All right, thanks.
All right. Well, if you're just joining us, one of our listeners, Nate, went out on a great date with a woman named Carolyn the other night. And the reason it went so well, according to him, is because he got preloaded, which apparently means getting trashed the night before.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that, where you purposefully show up to a date hungover to try and
No.
ease the nerves.
I've never heard
because
of that.
most people I know, including myself, are just complete garbage when they're hungover.
Yeah,
Like, I am worthless.
I cancel dates when I'm hungover.
right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few single people on this show who maybe should give it a try.
Ah.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Maybe I should follow through.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm usually wasted on the date. I need to put it the next day.
Exactly. Just fast forward a little.
Yeah, you got to start much sooner. And I know this sounds a little bit strange, but it did work for Nate. In fact, he got a kiss at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And afterwards, he sent Carolyn a private spa package as a birthday present.
Doesn't a hangover kiss sound awful?
I don't know.
To me, it's like,
A kiss is a kiss,
Yeah.
Jose.
hungover.
I'll take any kiss, personally.
Okay, I guess I would too.
But since then, Carolyn's been difficult to reach. And Nate, I never even asked you, did you get preloaded yesterday in preparation for this phone call?
Number one rule of preloading, never tell anyone you're doing it.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the rules.
He's got a headache.
I will say you are pretty low energy right
Pretty
now.
chill.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound nervous at all,
He
though,
doesn't.
so it's working.
I need to be hungover more.
I know.
Not drunk, hungover more.
So the one thing I didn't get, Nate, I mean, you want to go out with her again, or you're mad at her for not thanking you for the spa pack?
When a guy's nervous for a first date, there's certain methods that he can use beforehand to help calm his nerves and boost his self-confidence.
Okay.
You know, like you can go hit the gym,
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. That's a good one.
maybe get a
Healthy.
haircut.
Ooh, that's nice too. I mean, girls are the same. We're on the same list right now.
Fresh cuts.
You guys take artificial pills too?
No.
Oh, that's just
That's
guy thing?
not, no.
Or you can do what I do and watch replays of MTV Spring Break 2004 on VHS.
Oh, yeah.
Like a fine wine, Daytona Beach back then ages well.
Does it?
Oh, yeah. But one of our listeners, Nate, has a different strategy that he uses to prepare for a big date. And I've never heard of this before. I'm telling you, there's no way it's better than Daytona Beach 2004. So color me skeptical. But Nate, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys.
Okay, I'm intrigued. He
Yeah.
piqued my interest. What do you do before a date?
Well,
I have
hold
to know.
on.
Wait,
We'll-
I need to know.
We'll get to the pre-date strategy in just a second. But first, why don't you tell us about the girl that you went out with? What's her name?
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Boring.
Carolyn
Okay.
Schmerlin. I want to.
Yeah.
You know what I really care about, Nate, right now. Where did you meet Carolyn, though?
Oh, we met online.
What struck you about her?
Well, we had a lot in common. She was pretty, not beautiful, but pretty.
Oh, jeez.
What's the difference?
She's just like one notch under beautiful.
Oh,
You didn't. That wasn't your.
Your pickup line on,
Yeah.
on Tinder?
But yeah, we met. We had a little conversation.
Maybe he
Okay,
did say it to
Nate.
her.
Yeah.
You sound
Okay.
like a real catch right now so far, Nate. Why were you nervous for the date? I mean, Jeff said you did something to like calm your nerves. Why were you nervous if she was only pretty?
I always get nervous for first dates, whether they're beautiful, pretty, or cute.
Okay.
Oh, so she's
Oh,
not
okay.
cute.
So
I
cute's
see.
the lowest
Yeah.
level
Yeah.
of
You guys didn't
attractiveness.
get that already?
No.
No, I just heard
No.
the insult in that.
Oh,
That's all I
no.
got.
Cute, pretty, beautiful,
Okay.
and then hot.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah.
Move forward.
Let's just assume that this is a very attractive woman that you went out with. And so tell us, we said you were nervous. What is your pre-date strategy to calm yourself?
Oh, I just like to preload myself. Not,
What does that mean?
not the night of.
I know what it means, I think.
What?
Like, you know how people pre-party? Like, I don't pre-party. I got loaded the night before so that I could be hungover on the day.
So you could be hungover?
Wait, is that because like when you're hungover you don't care about anything and you're at your absolute worst? Like what is the I don't understand the strategy here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get nervous about stuff when I'm hungover. I'm just,
You don't care.
kind of
feel
grinding my
terrible.
way through things. I just feel like I perform better.
That's amazing.
Is it? So the night before the date, you got wasted, and then you woke up the next day hungover, ready to go out.
Exactly.
I mean,
I
looking
didn't-
and I'm
oh my
assuming
gosh.
smelling like hell.
Well, I put on extra deodorant so that I wouldn't smell so bad.
Oh,
Probably the
okay.
breath, too.
It's usually
The whole
not going to
body.
work.
Well, it's all about how you feel, Brooke. It's not about how you look or smell.
Okay.
It's a feeling inside. And so did it work? Did she notice the smell or notice your booming confidence walking in hungover?
Well, I also put on cologne as well as deodorant.
Okay.
So a lot of smells.
Date.
Alcohol, deodorant, and cologne all mixed together.
Oh, Nate. What was the first interaction like? You walk into the restaurant, she's there. How does that go?
We just introduced ourselves, hugged. I pulled out her chair.
Okay.
We sat down and ordered dinner.
Okay.
That's really
I'm shocked
good.
you
All
could
right.
eat.
Okay.
Did you
These
get
are
any
nauseous.
vibe from her during that? Was she noticing your aroma?
No, I don't think she noticed anything. It was actually a flawless dinner. We had great conversation, good food,
Nice.
tons in common. We both love dogs.
Do you have more drinks to feel better, or did you guys just leave out the booze?
No, I kept it clean.
And you
I
don't
kept drinking.
Interesting.
did you tell her? I mean, because obviously she's not calling you back. That's why you're on the phone with us. I mean, did you tell her like, oh, I'm so hungover? Like maybe it was like the party vibe was a turnoff for her.
Number one rule of getting preloaded, never tell anyone you're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better or worse.
They just have to figure it out from the sights and the smells.
Yeah.
Are you dying?
This is so strange. But it sounds like the date went really well,
I know.
according to you.
That's amazing. How did it end?
It ended with a kiss. It was lovely.
I'm shocked you didn't like throw up even on this date or anything.
I don't throw up
Headache
when
or-
I'm hungover.
I don't
you
think
have
people
to
would want to
puke.
date me.
No, I don't do that.
Puking when you're hungover makes you feel so much better.
So why do you think you're not getting a call back after this then?
Well, she had mentioned that she had a birthday coming up, and I wanted to do something for her.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cross any lines or do anything like too crazy since we just met, but I shopped around and I got her a private spa package, and I just emailed it to her.
Wow.
Oh.
Private spa
wow.
package.
I
Those
mean,
are
it
nice.
sounds nice, but it's on the line of over the top.
I mean,
Right.
the spas are nice.
Only because you're getting naked and getting rubbed down. Like, I just...
But not by him.
But I
A
know, but it's
professional's
still
gonna do
like,
it.
that's the thought behind
But
a
you
spa
would still
always
accept
is.
the gift.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Even if I wasn't going to go out with him again, I'd
Exactly.
totally take it. I
So
mean,
we all have our opinions on that gift. What did Carolyn think when you sent it to her?
She liked it. She was excited.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Exclamation
That's
points
good.
are very good.
okay.
So has she gone to the spa day yet?
She went, but she didn't thank me for it, and like,
What?
I was worried that maybe something strange had happened, but like the place had really good reviews. It didn't seem like one of those places that you hear about on the news. or
See, that's what I
something like that.
thought. I'm like, he sent her to a bad spa.
Oh.
I made an appointment at one of those spas once, and then I went and read the Yelp reviews, and the last one was from a granddaughter who sent her 85-year-old grandpa there, and it was
Uh-oh.
I canceled.
But I
yeah,
think he had a great
Sure you
massage.
did.
yeah.
So you're saying that she never thanked you at all?
Yeah, she never officially thanked me. We texted back and forth, and she said, "Yeah, it was good," but it just felt like the vibe was kind of off.
Yeah, you can always feel the
Sounds
vibe.
like she was just accepting the present without any thought of maybe wanting to go out with you again.
Or maybe she was hoping it was one of those shady massage places and was disappointed it was so nice.
Yeah, I'm really relaxed, but that's it.
Yeah. Well, let's find out. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Carolyn for you, and we'll try and get you a second date. All right, Nate?
All right, thanks.
All right, hold. If you're just joining us, one of our listeners, Nate, went out on a great date with a woman named Carolyn the other night. And the reason it went so well, according to him, is because he got preloaded, which apparently means getting trashed the night before.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that, where you purposefully show up to a date hungover to try and
No.
ease the nerves.
I've never heard
because
of that.
most people I know, including myself, are just complete garbage when they're hungover.
Yeah,
Like, I am worthless.
I cancel dates when I'm hungover.
right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a few single people on this show who maybe should give it a try.
Ah.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Maybe I should follow through.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm usually wasted on the date. I need to put it the next day.
Exactly. Just fast forward a little.
Yeah, you got to start much sooner. And I know this sounds a little bit strange, but it did work for Nate. In fact, he got a kiss at the end of the night. And
Yeah.
afterwards, he sent Carolyn a private spa package as a birthday present.
Doesn't a hangover kiss sound awful?
I don't know.
To me, it's like,
A kiss is a kiss,
Yeah.
Jose.
hungover.
I'll take any kiss personally.
Okay, I guess I would too.
But since then, Carolyn's been difficult to reach. And Nate, I never even asked you, did you get preloaded yesterday in preparation for this phone call?
Number one rule of preloading: never tell anyone you're doing it.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the rules.
He's got a headache.
I will say you are pretty low energy right
Pretty
now.
chill.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound I don't know if you guys ever think about this, but if a girl ever wants to see a guy again, there's a few go-to moves that they'll use sometimes to guarantee that they get a call back.
Okay.
Like there's the old leave the sweatshirt behind at his place trick.
Oh.
And then when it happens by accident, you're like, oh, now I just have to say goodbye to it.
Or you fake like you sent a text to the wrong number. You know,
Oh.
like, oops, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to send it to you, but hey, now that we're talking.
Hey, you.
It's not a bad move.
And then, of course, there's leaving a positive pregnancy test in the wastebasket of his bathroom.
Whoa.
That's like entrapment or something.
Well, no, he's definitely want to call you, and he's probably going to have some questions and maybe want to meet up again.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Or he leaves town and he's a terrible father.
Well, I'm just saying the last thing you want to do is be honest.
Okay, or the last thing you want to do is fake a pregnancy. I don't know.
You always want to be honest, Jeff.
I'm saying, just try it. It works. And the guy in today's phone call thinks his date may have tried a little cat and mouse game with him to end up back at his place. And he was completely cool with it. His name is Nate. So what's up, Nate? Tell us about the girl that you want us to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Chanel.
Okay.
Ooh, Chanel.
Very fancy, high end. Where did you meet Chanel?
Me and a group of friends, we got word of a spot up in the mountains, and we went up there. We spent a couple days.
You got word of a spot up in the mountains?
That sounds like in high school when I used to go to keggers in the woods. Like, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's definitely a party spot. It's like a little touristy area. There's good bars there, good restaurants.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a little mountain town.
Yeah, okay.
Got you.
It sounded like it was some secret meeting out in the woods.
Someone's like, dude, these are the GPS coordinates. Just meet us there,
Yeah.
okay?
But
Nice.
Chanel, she ended up being up there with a group of friends as well. So we ran into each other, my group of guy friends, group of girlfriends.
Mhm.
Right.
So we end up pretty much, by definition, hooking up that night.
What do you mean by definition? What definition do you have?
Well, some people might have different definitions of hooking up. So
what's yours?
Well, are we the home run? Are we where are we at?
We're asking you.
No, I don't understand your analogies.
I hit a home run. That's we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
that's fine.
Let's move on. So after you hooked up, is that what happened?
Well, we're pretty much from the same town. So we ended up kind of exchanging numbers, and, I got back home, gave her a call. Well, we chatted for a bit, and then we kind of set up a time and a date to go out and hang out. So
Okay, so how was that?
So we went out to a small place, kind of an outdoor bar, fire pit, kind of relaxing, nothing uptight or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your interaction with her like? Did you guys connect?
Yes. So hung out, had a couple drinks. We got to know each other a little better through talking to each other.
Oh, that's good.
That's nice.
There's a positive.
Okay.
So it got around like 10 o'clock. We got back to her place. I was dropping her off. And, I'm going to wait until she gets inside so I can kind of see her door from where I am in the truck at her apartment building. She's not getting in. So she comes back down, and she says she's locked out.
Oh, you think that's an excuse?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, she had two roommates. She said both of them weren't home. Both of them weren't answering their phone. So I'm kind of like,
I see where this is
I
going.
don't know, man. I mean, if you're a girl, wouldn't you think your roommates would
Nate, it doesn't have anything to do with her being locked out. She wants to hook up with you, man, and you didn't ask her. You already hooked up once.
She assumed, dude.
I mean, that's the assumption, right? Like, if you've already done it once, you're going to do it again.
Well, we didn't really hook up. We just, we hooked up, remember?
Oh, right.
Now I'm more confused again.
I
Okay.
don't know.
So what?
So
you
what
break
happened?
down the door to her apartment?
No, I mean, I just said, hey, you could come stay with me. It's not a problem. So, I have an air mattress that I take camping that you
What?
can sleep on. So,
Oh, air mattress, bro. Come on.
Wait, Nate, I mean, that's cool. Like, I think that's fine that you guys don't want to hook up, or hook up. I don't know which one.
I didn't want to impose just because we had hooked up in the past.
That's considerate.
And,
Did she agree to that?
Yeah, she came back, and, we watched a little TV, but we were tired. Blew up the air mattress, turned the TV off, and then just kind of went to sleep. And I went in my room, and that was it.
Was your place clean?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I knew she was coming over.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
But it
right.
wasn't a mess.
Yeah.
How did this whole encounter end?
I woke up the next morning, and she's gone.
Huh.
So she called an Uber or one of her roommates or something to come pick her up.
She must have. But I go where she was sleeping, where the air mattress is flat.
Oh, my God. You gave her a mattress with a hole in it?
I mean, I had that air mattress for like at least 3 years. I take it camping. It's a queen size air mattress. The thing is very expensive.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, did she pull the plug on it? There's a hole in it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's an air mattress. Like, to have one for 3 years is amazing.
Yeah, but this is a luxury air
Yeah, it's
mattress.
a Gucci air mattress, Brooke.
Sorry.
Dude, it was like $200.
Dang. that's
Wow.
So wait, what are you saying? Like, you're sad that she had to sleep on the floor instead of an air mattress? Or are you sad that...
No, I'm kind of pissed about the air mattress, to be honest with you.
Okay.
What?
So are we calling her now so she can reimburse you for the air mattress, or do you actually want to see her again?
Well, first I want to ask her what happened with the air mattress.
Got it. Was
Okay.
it her fault or yours?
And then maybe get another date?
I don't know. That hole is kind of suspicious.
You are a strange man. I just feel like you may just have to take the loss.
No, but I also feel like you're trying to do things right. I just don't think they're going right.
Right. Well, and the accusation that she destroyed your air mattress
Yeah,
is
that's
probably
a
not
little-
going to go over well.
Yeah, well, we won't bring that up, but we will play a song. We'll come back, we'll call Chanel, and we'll try and get you a second date. Okay, Nate?
I'm really, really hung up on this air mattress.
Okay.
Hold on, we'll
that.
do it after this. All right, if you're just tuning in for the second date, we're speaking to a modern-day Lancelot. A true charlatan of chivalry. His name is Nate. He met a fair maiden named Chanel on holiday atop a mountain
Magical.
where they engaged in some old-fashioned buggery.
Oh.
And after that trip, they went on a date back home again, where he drove her to a bar in his lifted pickup truck.
A lifted white horse?
Yes.
No?
At the end of the night, she did get locked out of her apartment, and like a true gentleman, he offered to let her sleep on the floor of his living room
No.
on a $200 air mattress.
Yeah.
The next morning was very upsetting for Nate because not only was Chanel gone, but his mattress was popped.
A luxury mattress.
And where did Chanel go? Is that right, Nate?
Look, I could pick up the sarcasm in your voice, but I really want to get to the bottom of the air mattress ordeal. So,
So do we?
Me too.
Well, I think where you went wrong is the true gentleman move is to offer her your bed and you sleep on the couch.
yeah, but I thought that would make her feel uncomfortable being in a strange bed in a strange room all by herself, you know?
So you think she took that anger out on your air mattress?
I really want to make accusations, but I'm suspicious now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's get to the bottom of this mystery. We're going to call Chanel right now.
And maybe get him a date.
Well, let's
More important.
let's figure out the important stuff first. What did she do to your poor helpless mattress?
I'll tell you right now, she gets another date with me if we can get to the bottom of this.
Ooh,
Okay.
she
All
has
right.
to earn it.
All right.
I like it.
All right, let's find out. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Chanel, please?
this is Chanel.
Hi, Chanel. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. Do you have a moment to talk with us?
Okay, what is this about?
This is about a segment that we do called Second Date. That's where if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can reach out to our show and we'll call them for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay, so somebody called you about me?
Yes,
You're quick, Chanel.
I know.
I'm going to say that right now.
Sometimes we spend like 10 minutes
Yeah.
trying to explain how this works to people.
Seriously,
And
wait.
we're like, no, seriously, they want to get in touch with you. But
Radio.
the guy that emailed us about you, his name is Nate.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
I am not kidding.
Oh, was that good?
Oh,
It
man,
totally sounds like something Nate would do.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, Nate told us about your interactions together, and he seems like an interesting guy.
Yeah, he is quite interesting, a little awkward.
Okay.
But-
I mean, it sounds like you guys spent a lot of time together from what he told us.
In fact, he said that you guys hooked up, but not hooked up. Just, we couldn't really tell what he was saying, honestly.
Depending on the definition.
It was
he
something
said.
in the mountains.
Yeah.
You may have kissed, we're not sure.
We didn't really hook up in the mountains, and I could tell that maybe he was a little nervous, and I wanted to give him another chance. He's cute, he's charming in like a weird way,
Yeah, it's unique.
but even after the second time, and we had some drinks, and I thought he'd loosen up a little bit, I started to think that maybe he wasn't into me, or maybe he was a virgin, because he just was so awkward. He didn't touch me. He
Well, I think he was just trying to be like polite and be chivalrous and not take things
Right.
too quickly.
But you can do that. You can do that and still like
Be cool.
understand when someone's blatantly hitting on you. I mean, what was going through your head when he was blowing up the air mattress then?
Well, first off, I was super confused on why he was pretty much forcing me to sleep on this air mattress. Like, I even told him, I was like, it's cool. I don't mind if we snuggle a little bit, like trying to ease my way in and not make him feel uncomfortable. But he just was very persistent that I sleep on this air mattress. So I rolled my eyes in defiance, but I slept on the air mattress anyways.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Well,
Jeez,
the air
dude.
mattress is actually a little bit of a point of contention with Nate.
What do you mean?
Well, because when he went out the next morning, he saw that you weren't in the apartment anymore, and his air mattress had a hole in it.
Yeah, it lasted like 3 minutes. I slept on it. I rolled around a little bit. I could hear the air wheezing out of it as I was laying on it.
Oh, and you just know it's going to be a terrible night.
Oh,
At what point did you leave? Did you wait till you were fully on the ground, or did you bail on the air mattress before it was fully deflated?
It's like a...
Well, there's a little bit more, I guess. I don't know if I should even indulge, but I feel like at this point you guys know everything. So I did get up, maybe a half hour afterwards. I was just super uncomfortable on that air mattress, and I was going to go sneak into his bed. We kind of fooled around a little bit in the bed and hooked up, and I thought, that maybe he just needed me to make the first move.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, well, the next morning when I woke up, I rolled over, and it was not Nate. It was his roommate.
What?
Wait.
Wait.
Hold on. What happened?
So I thought that there was only one bedroom. Apparently there were 2 bedrooms.
Oh, no.
And his roommate had like the same build and the same hairstyle. And yeah, I was a little bit tipsy. So I had a good time with him. And I really thought, I was like, Nate surprised me. Wow, this is cool.
Oh, my
God, you hooked up with his roommate?
You're the aggressor here.
And you didn't realize till the morning.
Yeah, the next morning and the sun rays were coming through the curtains, and I obviously made a mistake, and I realized I made a mistake, so I called my roommate to get me the hell out of there.
Can you imagine the roommate coming up like, I had the weirdest dream last night, you guys?
I mean, he just went with it. That's the thing. The roommate just went with it.
Dude,
he didn't stop you and tell you? Or
I mean, I don't remember him trying to tell me. He definitely didn't try to stop me. I don't know, but I didn't tell Nate because, one, I think it'd break his poor heart. And 2, I just don't want to be in an awkward situation where I have to be around those 2 guys
well,
again.
Chanel, I hate to break this to you, but you did kind of tell Nate.
Wait, what?
I didn't tell you this, but Nate's been on the other line listening, and he heard everything that you said.
Oh, my God. You're kidding.
Yeah. Chanel, hi.
Oh, my God, Nate. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was quite an earful.
lot of info.
Oh.
I mean, I really definitely didn't mean for it to go down that way, but ooh.
Well, listen.
No, I don't think you can blame Chanel on this one. I think that it's all your roommate's bad, Nate. I mean, she was just trying to come in and have some sexy time with you.
Right. And I mean, look, things like that happen, but
do they?
We got to talk, though, Chanel.
Well, I mean, I felt like you were rejecting me. So even if I had gone into your room, you probably wouldn't have done anything.
No, listen, hey, it happens to the best of us. I want to talk about, the air mattress that you were sleeping on?
No.
Wait.
Yeah, the air mattress that deflated 5 minutes into me laying on it. I wouldn't even call it sleeping.
No, there was a hole in that air mattress.
Obviously.
I'm just curious as to how that happened.
Nate, you don't care about her hooking up with your roommate?
No, I mean, hey, what are you going to do, man? But I want to know what happened. Did you have something sharp in your pockets? Did you sleep with
I didn't even have pockets, Nate. I was wearing a dress. I didn't have pockets. I don't have any sharp jewelry. If you really think I popped that air mattress, you're delusional.
Nate, the description sounds like it was not in the best shape.
That's a $200 air mat. I've been taking that camping for 3 years. There was nothing wrong with it.
So do you think that maybe it got a hole in it and those many times you were taking it camping? I can't believe you're blaming me for this.
I'm twice the size of you, and it was fine when I slept on it. If you knew it was deflating, why didn't you come and get me? You should have woke me up.
She tried.
Yeah.
She tried to come and get you.
Nate, I just really don't understand. Did you hear what I said? I hooked up with your roommate last night. Did he say anything to you?
No, I mean, well, he started a conversation about you, and then we kind of just,
And then you went on a tangent about your stupid air mattress.
that was already deflated before you gave it to me.
Well, him and I went over and looked at it, and we were trying to figure out a way we could patch the hole. I mean, you came up in conversation, but
Wait, so did you know? Wait, did you already know that this happened, Nate?
I actually had no idea that went down. But I want to get back to the matter at hand here. I need you to really, really just think back to that night. I mean, as much as you could possibly remember.
Okay, Nate, you know what? I think we're running out of time to learn all the details about your mattress. At this point, there's probably no good time to do this, but let me just ask, Chanel, would you like to go out on another date with Nate? We'll pay for it.
You're kidding, right?
I wish I was, but I have to ask you that.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
But if you can get his roommate's phone number for me, I might try that again.
Yeah, he sounds fun.
Nate, could you email us your roommate's phone number, perhaps?
Whatever, I'll give you his number. But you know what? I'm a little angry because you guys are supposed to help me out today, and we couldn't get to the bottom of what I want to get to the bottom of.
I mean, yeah, you're right. No, your roommate got to the bottom first.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, we've done so many second date updates. We've basically heard every type of date you could possibly imagine.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
We've heard restaurant dates, hot air balloon dates, drunk dates, sober dates, dates that only happened in someone's dream. And they didn't realize it till we called the other person and she found out, oh, wait, that's right. It was all a figment of my imagination.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Do you want to go out anyway?
We've done everything.
Well, today we have a caller who did something that we haven't heard yet.
I don't believe you.
I don't either.
Sorry, but...
I'm very skeptical right
Her
now.
name's Nina, and she's the first person that we've spoken to who's gone on an actual Zoom date.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done a Zoom date yet.
No, not with a second date update.
A virtual date.
Yeah, so Nina, who'd you Zoom with?
I Zoomed with Evan.
Is this your first ever Zoom date, too?
It was like my second one.
Oh, okay. You're well versed.
This is great. I feel like I'm meeting an astronaut. Like,
yeah.
Wow. Like, this is crazy.
So tell us how you met Evan.
I met Evan because he accepted me. You know how Facebook has that thing of like people you might know. And
People actually use that?
I use it daily.
people
You
use
do?
that.
Oh.
Because at least you can see the mutual friends, and then if someone is interested, you can ask your mutual friend, like, hey, do you really know this person?
I feel like every time it suggests something to me, it's like some friend of like my mom.
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't
That's
really
how
feel like I need to
Facebook
get to know
is,
them.
yeah.
So happy my parents aren't on Facebook.
So wait, how did you guys strike up a conversation? He just messaged you? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So he just messaged me and he was like, oh, I just wanted to say hi. I saw some pictures of the beach and he really liked going to the beach too. So I was like, oh, yeah, I enjoy going out there.
Yeah, he's like, I like seeing you in your bikini.
Yeah.
It was like actually the beach.
All right. So he passed the Facebook test. How did the Zoom call go?
So at first it started off really well. So he had the idea of ordering food from the same restaurant and just Uber Eats and stuff like that. So I thought that was cute.
That is cute. So it's like you guys are at the
Yeah.
same restaurant, even though you're in your own houses. At least you're sharing the same food.
And it's like 3 times as expensive as going to a normal restaurant.
That's how you know he's got money.
Well, he bought it. So I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And then he was like, oh, let's put on this playlist. And then we just like literally had on like the same music. And it was like, it's going to sound super cheesy, but it was cute. It was like a little French cafe thing.
Yeah.
This guy's taking all my moves. Well, in my head.
I will say,
If you could get a Zoom date.
yeah, I literally planned this out for somebody once, I thought, and she canceled.
it sounds like he's done this before. Like he's not new to the Zoom date.
And I liked them. There were some internet issues. So it was like sometimes it was like a little awkward.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what? Like, I didn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah, the audio cuts out on Zoom.
Yeah. I mean, first dates are awkward in themselves, but then when you can hardly hear the other person and there's music playing in the background, that's weird.
Well, and it's like you can't read each other's body language. I mean, were you able to get some sort of like tell on his vibe or if he was into you or not?
Evan, he was cool because he would like listen when I said something and then answered.
You guys, I know that sounds like a really low bar, but it is really hard for men and other people to hit. But I mean, it's a really easy way to see who a person is pretty quickly, right? Because it's pretty right in front of you if you're only able to talk.
No, and Evan, he just looked pretty normal from what I was gathering, so I was just going for that.
Okay.
So, I
These
mean,
glowing reviews.
yeah, like how did it end?
This is the weird part that I was not expecting.
Oh, no.
We were talking about paddleboarding because I was telling him that I wanted to go out there. And all of a sudden he stops and looks down and he's just like, oh, I got to go in a few minutes.
So wait, was
Okay.
he looking down like at his phone, or did he just look down naturally, like ashamed of something?
I mean, he was on his laptop, so I'm assuming it was his phone, but he just like, you know, like when you have that look in your face, like, oh, crap.
See, I can't swim, so I would be like, oh crap.
Oh, that's
too.
why you had brought up the
Yeah,
ashamed part. I was
yeah.
like,
Okay.
why
Oh,
are people looking down
paddleboarding,
ashamed?
I can't do that.
He had a bad experience with a paddleboard in his past.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like a
saying.
paddleboard snuck into his room one night and like touched him.
You got- what? Oh my, we are so far off right now.
I hear a lot of paddleboard stories like that. So
What did you think it was? Why did he have to go so quick?
I don't know. Like, we didn't even get to dessert, and I'm a sucker for, like, chocolate cake, and we had, like, finished my meal. I was like, okay, bye.
We have one more course.
I think the obvious question in this situation is, were you wearing pants? Because that can really affect how the date goes.
You know what? I'm going to say no, because I was wearing a dress.
Oh, trick question.
Well,
and it's
and
a Zoom call.
Wouldn't a guy stay on the line if you weren't wearing pants? Like, that wouldn't make a guy look down in shame and leave.
I don't know. It depends on what was happening down below that screen for him. He's like, uh-oh, I gotta go.
Oh, below his screen.
Mhm.
I see.
So who knows?
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
What do you think it is?
I'm hoping he's not one of those guys that are, like, cheating on their wife or girlfriend.
Oh.
And, like, got a text, like, honey, I'm on my way home. And then was like, okay, gotta go.
Dude, and it'd be so easy to do on a Zoom call.
Sure.
And you wouldn't feel that guilty. Well, I didn't do anything, right? Like
Yeah,
that would
exactly.
be the excuse.
Okay, so you're the type of woman that wants like a guy to be like loyal and still single.
Judgy.
She does have pretty big demands.
Oh God, okay.
I mean, like, that bar is so low right now.
Well, let's see if we can push it down just a little bit lower. We're gonna play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Evan for you, and we'll try and get you a second date update. Okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, one of our listeners named Nina met a guy named Evan over Facebook. And apparently Evan checks all her boxes. He's got a mouth that he can talk out of. He's got ears that he can listen with. 2 of them, actually.
And he uses them.
Yeah, a lot of guys just have the one and they don't even use it. But this
Yeah.
guy has both ears, knows how to listen.
Do you know how
and
many ladies are turned on right now?
I know.
Just you saying this.
Plus, he's got decent but still kind of spotty Wi-Fi in his apartment.
Hey, what is this, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
He's a real charmer. So, Nina and Evan were enjoying a nice Zoom date together.
Yeah.
Then at a certain point, Evan had this shocked expression come over his face. He looked down and said he had to get going. She doesn't know why. But ever since then, Evan seems to be kind of avoiding her. And that's why we're stepping in to help. All that sound right, Nina?
Yep. That's
Okay.
about right.
You know, how are you feeling going into this? Because, I mean, you found a guy who listens to you. That feels like there's a lot on the line right now.
That's it.
I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Are you nervous? Are you excited? What do you think?
I'm nervous. I don't know what happened. I'm hoping he's not, like, married with 3 kids. I don't know.
Yeah. It does sound too good to be true. The way
does.
Jeff described him, there's got to be something wrong with him.
But I do think I'll take what I could get should be the new slogan for some dating app out there. Maybe it should be for Plenty of Fish or something. Like, I'll take what I can get. All right, Nina. Are you ready to call Evan?
Yes.
All right. We'll
Oh,
take.
wait, are we zooming him?
No. No. We're gonna take what we can get right now. We're gonna call Evan. All right.
That really is a good name.
I'm gonna dial the phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Evan, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Evan. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You have a second to talk with us?
I'm sorry, what is this about?
This is about your dating life. Because apparently you do it really well. A lot better than most guys do.
That's actually true. He's not being facetious.
I'm sorry, how do you know this?
Because
That is a good question.
that's true. Maybe I should clarify. One of our listeners reached out to us to get a hold of you. You went on a Zoom date with her and she had a really good time. Her name is Nina.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a good noise.
That is not a good sign. It sounded like an awesome Zoom date.
She told us about the date, and she says that it was really, really fun, that you guys ordered some food together, you played some romantic music over the video chat, and you spoke. She was blown away that you could speak and listen.
Yeah, together.
So she's confused why you're avoiding her.
Yeah, she seemed cool, so I wanted to do a nice job, make it a nice time and not just like a blank background.
Yeah, I was impressed. I mean, I felt like you put in the extra effort, and it would take a lot to like get the two Uber drivers to deliver the food at the same time, to do two different locations. Like you put in some work for this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't that much work. You're building it up like I orchestrated some whole thing. I don't know. I mean, it was pretty easy. It wasn't a big deal.
Don't downplay it, man.
I think you got to remember, Evan, the bar is very low in dating these days.
Any effort is a lot of effort at this point.
You're basically the George Clooney of Zoom calls.
Okay, well,
that's exactly what George would have said, too.
Isn't he handsome?
Yeah. So nonchalant. So anyway, what's the deal? Like, why aren't you calling her back? Because she really likes you.
Yeah, well, I had a nice time, but it's just clear that she's hiding things.
That she's hiding things? She feels like you're hiding things.
What? Wait, what do you mean she feels like I'm hiding things?
Well, she said the phone call ended abruptly, and you had this weird look on your face, and she didn't know what made you so concerned.
Okay, so we're like talking, we're having a nice time. I can't remember what we were talking about exactly. It was like the beach or like paddleboarding or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I look up at the screen, and right behind her, a naked dude walks through the frame.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
And you didn't say, like, who's the naked dude? You just nonchalantly was like, I've got to go?
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I didn't really know what to do. And the thing is that, like, it happened twice.
What?
Like,
no.
Are you sure you weren't, like, seeing something else?
Wait, twice as in two separate naked dudes, or the same naked dude twice?
I wasn't looking too closely, but it seemed like it was the same naked dude.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a visual of it. Was it like directly behind her, or was it way off in the distance in the background?
Naked dudes don't matter, Jeff.
Describe what he looks like in great detail.
No.
Look, I've tried to block it from my memory, so I don't really remember.
Good.
But I mean, he was, relatively close, and he walked by. He was like holding a jar of peanut butter or something.
What?
I don't really know.
What just happened, or what was he going to do?
What is...
Oh, my God. Wait.
Wow.
Should say anything about random naked guy.
It seemed like he was either like very comfortable with it or had no idea what was going on.
Why wouldn't you bring it to her attention? Why wouldn't you ask, like, who's the naked guy in the background?
Yeah.
Look, I was on a Zoom call on a first date. I'm not going to, like, ask that. I'm not going to, like, point behind her and be like, who's that naked guy?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My curiosity would be killing me.
No, I'm with you. It's like, well, there's a naked guy. Never mind.
No, I need to know.
Yeah, I want to know.
I feel you, bro.
I mean, maybe we should just ask Nina who that was right now, because she's been on the other line listening, and she actually wants to talk to you, Evan.
She's on the other line.
Yeah, sorry. I should have mentioned that earlier. Nina?
What? You're laughing?
Oh, that's messed up. She's
Why
laughing.
are you laughing?
Oh my God.
This is awesome. This is terrible.
Who's the naked guy, Nina?
Oh my God. Hold on, I can't breathe. Hold on.
Oh my God. What answer could it be that's so funny? Even if it was her dad or her brother, why are they
I'm
naked?
tearing up. Oh, this is great.
Can you explain what's going on?
Okay. My parents have been staying with me.
Don't tell me that was your dad. Do not tell me that was your dad.
So after they retired, all they have been doing is like traveling. So they have spent most of like the winter in Europe and like summer and stuff like that. So they got into this thing of like just being free. It was like their midlife crisis thing. So when I'm not like in the room, they will like walk around naked. And they'll go to like nudist colonies and like they have friends, whatever, and they're really like into it.
So now your dad just runs amok naked and you don't even care?
Well, it's like an American thing, I feel, to be very tabooish about that. But like if you go to any European country, you will find people on the beach topless.
So there you go, Evan. It's her dad. Does that make you feel better?
Dad, you're telling me that your dad was walking naked through your Zoom call? That's
Well,
I'm
okay,
sorry. I
so
don't-
I'm like, I didn't know you could literally see down the hole. Like, my house is pretty big. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm speechless.
Evan, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, okay? She's close with her family, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
They may need to work on some boundaries, right? If you were to end up dating her.
My parents don't live with me. They don't live with me, okay? They were visiting.
But yeah, and she's a real free, liberated spirit, which is a fun person to date. I'm just saying, Evan.
Okay, you guys are just believing her, but how do you know that she's like telling the truth? I've only been on one Zoom date with her. I haven't even seen her in person. Like I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting set up here. I feel really uncomfortable.
Honestly, like, if it's a large, old, white guy, that was my dad. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, it's not something that, you know, my parents are at that point, like, they're older. They had me when they were older, so they will do whatever the hell they want.
All right, well, maybe the answer to this is for you guys to do one more Zoom date. And then we have Nina, you bring your dad back on, totally naked.
Oh my God, he
Make
would
sure you
love
have the
it.
peanut butter jar around just to make sure that we can get a perfect comparison. And then Evan will be able to tell for certain whether or not it really was your dad the last time.
That is so not
My dad has a sick sense of humor. He would totally do it.
I mean, if you're willing to do that, we will pay for the peanut butter.
Come on, Evan. I think you should say yes. Honestly, she has such a good sense of humor.
If she promises not to do the naked dad thing again, then yeah, I'll do a second Zoom date.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
This is where dating's at.
I
If you
know.
promise not to do the naked dad thing again,
With
we're
the peanut
cool.
butter.
We're cool.
Oh my God.
Well, there you go. Congratulations, Nina. You got a second date.
Oh my God.
I'll make sure my dad wears pants.
Okay, yeah.
And make sure, let's get your mom naked on the next Zoom call, okay? We want the whole family.
No.
Oh, no, thank you.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Weekdays 6 till 10.
1049 Virgin Radio. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Chase is on the phone with us. He wants to do a second date update on a girl that he met named Stacy. In his email, it says that he just moved up here from LA and has started trying to date and meet people. Chase, how are you?
Great. How you doing?
Good, man. So you just moved up here from LA. How long you been here?
Oh, about 3 months.
3 months, okay. And have you gone out on a lot of dates with Washington girls yet?
Well, I'll be honest with you. After living in LA for that long, like, the pickings are pretty slim up here.
Come on, you guys.
Chase,
Don't
that's
rag
funny.
on
That's funny
Washington
because
girls.
that was going to be my question to you. It was going to be like, how disappointed were you when you got here? Because I moved up here from LA like 10 years ago, and let me tell you, man, it is not the same.
Hey, you guys be nice. We may be a little bit more pale and not so up on fashion, but we're nice and we like hiking and
True, Brooke.
and pumpkin spice lattes, and we look damn good in flannel. So
Yeah.
back up.
And they
I
don't.
can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, well, first of all, obviously, you liked the girl that you want us to call today. Tell us a little bit about her. How did you meet her?
Well, my boys and I were out at a bar, and we're just getting ready to leave, and I spotted this girl, and I swore I forgot I was in Seattle for a second. This girl was, well, in LA maybe like a solid 7.
Yeah.
But here in Seattle, definitely a 10.
Seattle 10 is in LA 6.5, 7.
Yeah. I mean, solid 7, I'd say.
You didn't tell her that, did you? Like, hey, you're a 10 here, but you know.
No, I was saving that for the second date.
Yeah.
Okay.
To go like, hey,
Man.
I just moved up here, and you know what? You'll do. So he went up and talked to her and asked her out, obviously. What'd you guys do for your date?
I don't mess around. So, first date is always 5-star, surf and turf.
Wow.
I take care of them, So I dropped a fat stack on dinner. We had a great time, all the works, everything, wine and dine.
Do you brag about how much money you're spending on dinner throughout the night as well?
I mean, they know. I make it very clear.
If you're taking her to a place that's nice, she probably knows how much it is. I personally think you should throw it in her face, but hey, that's just me. It's just kind of how I do things. So, did she like dinner?
She loved it. I mean, she was willing to go to a second location with me, so clearly she was into it.
Was the second location your house or her house?
No, it was a warehouse. I'm building out into a nightclub.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
All right, yeah. Well, you're building it out into a nightclub. I'm glad you finished with that. When you first said, I'm taking her to a warehouse, I was like, dude, that's not appropriate behavior on a first date. So you're building a nightclub.
Yeah, well, women like men with a future, with prospects. So I wanted to show her, I'm a professional.
I will say, I think it's nice when you are excited about something and you share your passion. What was her reaction at the nightclub or the warehouse?
Funny you say that. It was a little weird because she seemed a little nervous before we walked in and she saw the build out.
Yeah, she sees the outside of a warehouse and is like, I don't want to go in there with you.
Yeah, she seemed a little off. But, once we got inside and she saw that I knew what I was doing, she saw that I'm a professional and I'm successful and I'm serious about what I do. I have passion.
Okay, so you were kind of trying to show her that if she dates you, you're not just some loser and you have a good job and you're trying to open a nightclub.
Yeah.
Were you really cocky about it though, or were you just like, hey, you want to check out this nightclub that I'm trying to open?
I mean, it's hard to show somebody something like a nightclub and be shy about it. You know what I mean? Like, I put a lot of money and a lot of work into this.
Yeah, it's just strange. It would be like me bringing a date to my place of business, right?
Yeah, but you're on the radio. Like, if you took me to a radio station after our first date, I would think that was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm a promoter.
No, you know what?
Part of the nightlife.
It's true. If you're opening up your own nightclub or restaurant or something, that's cooler than being like, hey, you want to come see all the buttons that we have in the radio studio?
Yeah, right.
That I would, if I were on a date with you, Chase, and you took me to your place that you're opening up, I'd be interested in seeing that, because it's kind of interesting to see how these things are built.
Yeah, I mean, she seemed to enjoy it. She seemed really enthusiastic about it. I mean, that's kind of why I'm confused why I haven't heard back from her.
Okay. How did the evening end?
We kissed at her doorstep, and, I tried to get inside, but she said maybe another time. And,
okay. But she did say maybe another time.
Yeah, I mean, she seems sincere, but 5 days later and 7 texts, and I haven't heard from her.
You haven't heard anything, not even like, hey, I just am busy.
Not a word.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
I appreciate it.
All right, man, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Chase is on the phone with us. He wanted to do a second date update on a girl that he met named Stacy. If you missed the first part of the second date update, Chase just moved up here from L.A. He's been here about 3 months. Stacy, the first girl that you've gone on a date with since you've been here?
Yeah, first one.
First one. All right. They met, went out for dinner. He says that he dropped a lot of cash on dinner, took her to a very nice place, and then gave her a tour of a nightclub that he's planning on opening. And she seemed to like everything, even said that they could go out again, but now he hasn't heard a word from her. I never asked you, do you have any idea why she wouldn't want to call you back?
Absolutely not. I mean, she even said, next time.
Okay. Yeah, and you kissed her at the end of the night. You're a very confident man. How aggressive was the kiss?
I mean, it felt mutual. It was just a normal end-of-the-night kiss.
All right. Well, I'm interested to see what she says. We're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. You ready?
All right.
All right, man.
Hello?
Hi, is Stacy there?
This is Stacy.
Stacy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh my gosh, I'm good. I listen to you guys every day. I'm good.
Nice. You do. That's cool. Right. A lot of times we call people and they have no idea who we are.
No,
so
I love
that's
you.
good.
Love you.
Sweet. So have you heard a second date update then before?
Yeah.
You have. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
That's exciting news for you because you're about to be the star of one.
What?
Yeah. You recently went out on a date, and that person emailed us to call you.
Are you guys serious?
Yes, I am. His name was Chase.
Oh, my gosh.
You and him went out for a nice dinner, and then he took you for a tour of his nightclub that he's opening.
Yeah.
Did you like Chase?
He was a nice guy.
Okay.
That is so.
You don't sound like you
not
really
true at all,
liked him that
Stacey.
much. He says that he can't get you to call him back, and he wanted us to see if we could get you on the phone and ask why. What's the reason that you're not calling Chase back?
Is he on the other line?
Stacy, why would you say that? Stacy, if you're that familiar with the show and I tell you that he's not on the other line, are you going to believe me?
No. I know you. I'm not going to believe you.
You are a smart girl, Stacey.
Well, Stacy, okay. So you know how the second date updates work then, yes. Chase is on the other line. I'm not going to bring him up, though, until you tell us what the problem with Chase is.
Okay. He's kind of an LA guy.
Okay, what do you mean?
That's a nice way to put it.
What do you mean by that exactly?
I don't know. He's kind of like a name dropper and, thinks he's really cool.
Right.
He's from LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was he dropping names on your date, actually?
Yeah.
Was it like
That's awesome.
Was it like famous people he knew, or?
I mean, he said he knew them.
Yeah. What names was he dropping to you? Who does he say that he knows?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He said that he helped produce Chingy's album.
Chingy, like the rapper, like right there?
I had to Google him. I didn't know who Chingy was.
Okay. So he helped produce Chingy's album.
Yeah.
All right. Did he drop any other names for you too?
Oh my gosh. He was like, oh, when I get bored, I call up Ludacris to go race go-karts.
Wow.
Oh, that's really funny.
If he really does go call up Ludacris when he's bored to hang out, that's pretty cool, actually. That's a good name drop right there.
So it didn't impress you, though, none of this?
No, it was annoying and weird. I mean, he'd be like talking about something, and then he'd just bring up some random celebrity.
That's awesome.
Oh, great.
Why? Okay, wait. I get that that's obnoxious, Stacey, but why'd you kiss him at the end of the night then?
I just wanted him to go.
Like, whatever, I'll kiss you if you just leave.
Shut up.
Did he name drop after he kissed you, too? Like, I remember I was helping Winona Ryder research a role, and we kissed pretty much the same way.
It was pretty nonstop.
All right. No. Well, Stacey, you already know he's on the phone, so I'm going to punch up his line right now and let you talk to him, okay?
Do I have to?
Yes. Yeah. I want you guys to talk it out. Chase?
Yeah, hey.
Hi.
Are you as big of a name dropper as she says, Chase?
No, I mean, I know some people, but I mean, they're my friends. Like it's not name dropping if you know them.
Oh yeah.
No, Chase, it is.
I mean, sorry to burst your bubble, but like it was really annoying. You don't know all those people.
Yeah, I do. Look at the credits of Chingy's album. Not the last one, the one before.
He's had more than one?
I didn't even know Chingy had two albums. Yeah.
Me neither.
Chase.
Well, it was, it wasn't his big one, but I do know these people. I mean, I'm just talking about my friends. You were talking about your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like normal friends that I see all the time.
Well, I know I go-kart with Ludacris all the time, so that's a normal friend to me.
I mean, Chase, I might have been into you on the date if you hadn't been name-dropping the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess in L.A., what's cool is just a little different than what's cool here.
No, Chase. I grew up in L.A., and even the people that are actually from L.A. don't like name droppers.
But it's my friends, though.
Yeah, that's fine, but just say my friend. You know what I mean? You don't have to say my friend Ludacris.
Yeah.
You know?
Ever heard
you can
of
just
him?
be like, hey, yeah, I like to hang out with my buddy and go-kart sometime. And then later on, when she finds out your friend is Ludacris, she'll be like, oh, that's cool. He knows a celebrity. He didn't feel the need to throw it in my face. Yeah. You see what I mean?
I mean, if I said Ludacris, it's because that's his name.
All right.
You know?
Okay, so you don't feel like you're name dropping, but Stacey obviously felt like you were just trying to be cool the whole time.
I mean, I am cool.
We can tell.
You're not cool. Like, you saying you're cool is the opposite of what being cool is.
It's a very good point,
Well,
Stacey.
Stacey, would you like to go out on a second date with Chase? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I'm going to say no because he's probably going to be busy that night playing poker with, like, Vin Diesel or somebody.
That's pretty good, Stacey.
I do know Vin Diesel, and he doesn't play poker.
Come on, Chase.
Give it up,
Jesus.
Let it
Oh,
go.
man, that's
Brooke
ridiculous.
and Jubal in the morning.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Sometimes surprises can be a good thing on a first date, like surprise flowers, surprise thumb, surprise no pants.
That's not
Those
it.
are good surprises on a first date, you know?
I'm
And-
on to the pants.
Michael, who is on the phone for a second date update today, he planned a surprise for his first date, but he thinks that's the reason he's not getting a call back. In his email, he said he thinks his surprise backfired. So I don't even know what his surprise was yet. Probably wasn't a thumb because he'd be getting a call back. So, Michael, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad. Before we find out what your surprise was and why you think it backfired on you, what's the name of the girl you want to call today?
Her name's Veronica.
Veronica. All right. And how did you meet Veronica?
I met her on a blind date.
Okay, so you planned a surprise for a blind date. Isn't the blind date in and of itself already a surprise?
It was, but my friend had told me that she likes cats, and I have 4 of them, so I figured, why not bring them along?
All of
You're
them?
bringing your 4 cats along on the date?
Well, why not? She said they like cats, so I'm like, okay, she likes cats.
Hold up. How do you even do that? Do you put them on leashes? What are the logistics of bringing 4 cats on a date?
Throw them in a duffel bag?
Well, I put them in their cages and then brought them in the car and then open up the cages and then kind of let them roam free. I mean, they're pretty well.
What was her reaction to all this?
Oh, I mean, she was happy. I guess she was happy. She's like, "Oh, you have your cats here," and I'm like, "Yeah, you like cats?" She's like, "Yeah." So, I assumed everything was good.
So she wasn't. She didn't. She wasn't confused by the fact that you picked her up with a bunch of cats in your car. She liked it.
Well, she was surprised by that, but I think it was a good surprise until everything backfired.
How did it backfire?
Well, Herbie got sick. I mean, he got hairballs. I mean, this just happens. He's always hawking things. So Herbie just had a little accident, as Herbie does. And yeah, I mean, when you're driving and a cat has an accident in the back seat, you really can't fix it up exactly at that moment. So
oh my gosh.
It was kind of smelly, but I opened the windows.
That is so gross.
Okay, so now you're on your blind date. You showed up with surprise cats, and one of the cats puked in the back seat, so you're driving around, and the car now smells like cat puke.
Yep, something like that, but I opened the windows, like I said.
Did she ask to go home right then?
No, not at that point. She didn't ask to go home, but we kept on going while Herbie was, violently sick in the back seat.
Okay,
What did you do? Just leave a puking cat in your back seat while you wait inside and ate?
It's in a cage, Brooke.
Oh, no. The good news is he stopped puking by the time we got to the restaurant. So once we, got out of the car, I rolled down the windows a little bit, gave them some air, and, they were having a good time.
Okay. So how was dinner then?
Dinner was good. She was a little standoffish. I mean, she seemed to, kind of be genuinely concerned about the cats.
Okay. That seems like a good sign that she was generally concerned about the cats because, I'm not going to lie, if I was in her position, I probably would have been done with the cats and you at that point.
Oh.
Well, the cats, they're number one in my life. So her concern was great, but by the 6 or 7 times she was mentioning them, so we kind of sped through dinner, a little quickly, and, we made our way back outside because she wanted to make sure that the cats were okay.
Okay.
So by the time we got to the car and everything, I looked inside. They were okay. They were, wagging their tails. Herbie was sleeping. He had a little bit of spittle still on his mouth, but he was okay.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
I opened the door to let her in, and she's just like, no, the smell is too bad for me, and I'm just going to have to call an Uber. And I was just like, why? And then she's like, no, it's just, I got to go. And then she just walked away, and that's the last I really saw of her.
Yeah, that's not a
The
good
last
sign.
thing you saw was just her getting in an Uber and leaving.
Yeah, that was the last thing I saw, and Herbie was really sad. I mean, I looked over at him, and he seemed sadder than usual.
Well, he should be. He ruined your date,
Well, Herbie didn't ruin my date. I mean, it's not his fault. I don't want to blame him.
Okay, yeah, he might be listening. I don't want to hurt his feelings. So, have you tried texting her since? Have you tried to talk to her?
I did. I sent her a few text messages, used a lot of cat emojis.
Oh, no.
But she didn't respond or anything. She didn't even ask how Herbie was doing.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
wow.
Rude.
You need to slow down on the cat stuff. I mean, just for your own dating life.
Yeah, you kind of took something and ran with it.
You sound really kind, really sweet, and I bet you have great conversation. I mean, she's not calling you back because of the cats, right? We understand that.
Well, you don't know that for a fact, and I believe in my heart those are the ones that are meant to be with me. I'm supposed to be paired with them.
Aww.
So I need somebody in my life who understands my cats.
Okay, well, we'll find out if she understands your cats. Because we'll play a song, we'll come back, and we'll call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This is normally the time I try to think of something crazy to make up about the first date that a couple went on, but today I don't really need to because the first date was weird enough. I don't have to be weird about it, which is nice. If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Michael is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Veronica. He was set up on a blind date. He showed up to pick her up and he brought along his cats because he heard that she liked cats. So he brought 4 of his cats in the car.
4.
And I guess at first that was okay, but then one of his cats started puking everywhere on the way to dinner, and the car smelled so bad that she said she was just going to grab an Uber, and she left, and he hasn't heard from her since. All right, Michael, are you ready to give her a call and find out if it was the cats that ruined the date?
Yeah, but you know what? I was thinking it really was kind of my fault. I forgot to give Herbie his travel medicine.
Oh.
And I was actually thinking it over from the last time, and I was like, if I just given him the travel medicine, it's just, I wouldn't even be reaching out to you guys right now. I'd probably be on a second date with her right now.
Probably, yeah.
So the regret isn't the surprise cats, it's the lack of medication for Herbie. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lesson learned: the next time you take your cats along on a first date, make sure they're properly medicated.
No, just don't bring the cats.
Okay.
That's exactly what we should be learning.
Yeah, I know. I love my kitties, but I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Well, yeah, you should. You should always remember that. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. You ready?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Veronica?
this is she.
Hey, Veronica, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, Veronica.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little confused why you're calling.
Okay, well, let me clear that up for you. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Okay.
Okay, and we got an email from a guy named Michael.
Michael.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
have
he told
to.
us all about your date.
Very memorable.
Oh, the cat guy?
Yep. He told us about your date. He said that he brought along his cats, and it was unfortunate because one of them got sick and just it made the whole thing kind of disgusting. And he also said that you're not getting back to him and he would love to see you again. So we're on the phone asking you if it was the cats that ruined your date.
I mean, the cat thing was strange. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know how much you know.
I'll tell you what he told us. He said that it was like a blind date
and he heard that you liked cats, so he thought he would bring along 4 of his cats. And then on the way there, one of them got sick, and you guys went to dinner and then came out to the car, and the car stunk really badly, so you decided to just leave in an Uber.
Oh, you know more than I thought you might.
Yeah, I mean, normally people probably wouldn't own up to taking their cats along on a first date, but he did, so.
Very honest.
Yeah, he
And-
told us pretty much everything.
Honestly, we told him, like, I thought it was shocking that you even made it to dinner.
You know, I thought it was a sweet gesture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a first date. It was a blind date, so it's not like I'm going to show up to this random guy's apartment. And, you know, he obviously wanted to share a part of who he was.
And he's part cat.
So what was your first thought when you got into the car and there was 4 cats in there?
Well, I mean, I can't say I wasn't a little bit surprised. I mean, it's not every day you get into a cat car.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to be honest, they were pretty well behaved at first. I mean, the puking thing, that was definitely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I don't want to sound mean. He's just a different kind of guy.
Right.
He's half man, half cat.
Yeah.
Of course, he's going to be a little different.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay.
It didn't really stop with him just bringing his cats alone.
Oh, no.
For starters, he was super excited to play his ringtone for me, which was the theme song to Disney's Aristocat.
It is a catchy tune, though.
That's cute.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
That's the one.
Oh, okay, so he has that as his ringtone. Makes sense.
Fitting.
Makes sense. Talking about him, for sure.
It was just a little awkward sitting in the restaurant with him playing this song and singing along at volume. It was embarrassing, to say the least.
I feel like that's got to be the least shocking thing, though. I mean, if a guy shows up with 4 random cats in his car, you're going to expect him to be really into cats.
Yeah.
Well, yes, he's into cats. He's super into his cats in particular. But things got worse over dinner. He started, like, trying to groom himself like a cat.
Shut up.
No.
Was
Like he joking? How? Like-
As a joke?
I don't know if it was a joke, but he would lick the back of his hand and, like, rub it on his brow and his temples, like, over and over.
That had to be a joke. He must have been joking around with you.
Does that?
I don't know. I mean, like, while I was speaking, he'd just be doing this and staring intently in my eyes. And, you know, like a hair would fall out of place on his forehead, and he'd swipe it back with the back of his hand.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I feel like he was. It sounds like something somebody would do as a joke. But also, we talked to him, and I don't think he would do that as a joke. But I need to find out. Hey, Veronica, guess what? Michael's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah, but also I want to talk to him because I have to find out if that was for real or not. Michael, are you there?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, my God.
Michael,
did you hear everything she said?
Yeah, I heard all of it, yeah.
You want to address any of it?
Well, for starters, everybody likes that ringtone. You know, after hearing her words, it sounds like, you know, everybody wants to be a meanie. I don't know. It just doesn't sound particularly nice.
No, Michael, it's not that I didn't like it. I'm not trying to be mean. I just found it a little strange.
Well, what song do you want me to play on my ringtone? I can change. I can change my ringtone.
Sweet man.
Michael, calm down. I don't want you to change, okay? I think it's great that you're your own person. I don't think anybody should change for anybody.
Right.
Well, the only reason I'm showing you all this stuff is because people told me that you like cats. So I figured you like cats. I bring the cats along. I have my cat ringtone. You know, I mean, I thought you were a cat person.
I mean, I do like cats. I just got to be 100% honest, Michael. When I picture myself going out with someone, I just don't picture that person having 4 cats.
Well, you know, you're happy to know that I don't have 4 cats. I have 6 cats. I only brought 4 of them with me because the other 2 don't like traveling in the car.
Cats,
Yeah, I
That's
don't think that's what
beyond-
she wanted to hear.
That is beyond liking. That's obsession. You are obsessed with cats, Michael.
Well, I mean, I knew a lady that had 20 cats. I mean, I've got 6, so I don't feel as though I'm that obsessed at all. I feel as though I'm kind of pet friendly.
Okay, well, what about cleaning yourself like a cat?
Yeah, Michael, that part was kind of odd. You're the only one in the restaurant licking your hands and stroking your hair and your head.
So gross.
I'm sorry. I mean, honestly, I didn't even know that I did that. I mean, I'm around my cats so much, I just kind of pick up their habits after a while.
Okay, so you don't realize that you're doing it.
I mean, did I do it a lot? I mean, how many times did I do it? I know I did it.
I lost count, Michael. It was just a steady stream of just hand licking and rubbing.
Oh.
Well, it was getting awfully hot in that restaurant, so I mean, I had to cool myself down somehow.
Exactly. Cats get hot too.
Oh, man. Michael, I just wasn't comfortable with it, and I got to be honest, I think most women would probably think the grooming thing was too much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry if you didn't like it. I mean, my cats mean a lot to me, and they're a part of me, and I'm a part of them, and I thought you liked cats, and I apologize.
Well, Veronica, would you like to go out with Michael again on a second date? We will pay for it.
You still haven't met Blinky and Perfect. I mean, you haven't met them yet. You might change your mind. They always are at the house.
Yeah, maybe if you meet the other cats, it might be better.
I really appreciate it, but I'm just going to have to say no on this one. I just don't think I'm the best match for you.
You're a dog person, aren't you?
Oh, my gosh. That was
Maybe
said
that's
like
it.
an insult. That was an insult, wasn't it, Michael?
He's mad.
I'm sorry I lashed out like that. I didn't mean to, insult you. And whenever people come at me, my claws come out.
Okay, there it goes again.
He's not declawed.
Michael,
The life of a cat.
I think you need to maybe, you know what, there might be some kind of cat dating website out there for you, where you can find someone who's just as into cats as you are.
No, I went on those websites. Those people are weird.
All right, well, good luck to you then, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I've never been happier to be a dog person. It makes sense. If you missed today's second date update, this dude Michael wanted to call Veronica, and he found out that she was a cat lover. It was a blind date, and he thought it'd be a good idea to bring his 4 cats along on the date in his car with them. And one of the cats ended up getting sick and then throwing up all over the place. Well, when we called Veronica, she told us that Michael's obsession with cats was worse than we thought because he actually had the Aristocats theme song as his ringtone, and he would groom himself during the date.
Without
he would,
even
lick his hands and then
realizing it.
mess with his hair. Like he was cleaning himself like a cat, and he didn't know he was doing that. He says that he's been around cats so much because he has 6 of them that maybe he's just picked up a bad habit or something. In the end, Veronica said that she's not into cats the same way he is.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is.
Do you know,
Yeah.
we didn't ask the most important question. Which friend of hers set her up on that date?
Oh,
That's
like,
true,
it
too.
was a blind date, and that's, oh, man.
Not a good friend.
That friendship should be over.
Wow. Yeah, that's what you think I should be dating?
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know what's more annoying than being just blown off for a date?
What's that?
Somebody constantly scheduling with you and then changing it over and over and over and over
Like
again.
just
Because it's like, why can't you just be honest and say, I don't want to go out with you, instead of constantly stringing me along and be like, I can't go out today, but how about like 2 weeks from now? And then you schedule 2 weeks from now. Oh my God, something else came up. That's the issue that Jill is having. Jill is on the phone today for a second date update. She emailed us about a guy named Sam that she met online. Jill, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
So that seems to be the issue, huh? Sam is just kind of stringing you along.
Yeah, he just keeps pushing things further and further away from me, and I just don't understand why.
Okay, well, how did you meet him, first of all?
We met online.
You did.
Right.
I thought he was super nice, and we had talked for a few weeks, before we actually decided to meet. But we did have, like, good conversation throughout that time.
Was it a dinner and drinks type of situation?
Yeah, it was a dinner date.
Okay.
And he was just super nice and handsome, and I was just, like, really excited about it. But there was, like, a red flag.
Uh-oh. What was that?
I really thought he was a good guy, so I was giving him every signal I could think of to try and get him to kiss me.
Yeah, you're like touching his arm, you're pushing your boobs together, you're trying to scoot over closer to him.
Yes. You know, the shuffling of the keys at my car door, like everything.
Oh, that's the worst. When you're standing there and just waiting.
Yes, and even more embarrassing is that there was a point where I was literally like inches away from him, like our toes were touching.
Okay, and he just was not getting it.
No. And all he could muster was like, yeah, let's hang out this weekend.
In his defense, maybe he's just a guy that gets nervous in that situation.
Or maybe he doesn't kiss on the first date. There are some guys like that.
That is very rare. Usually guys don't kiss on the first date because they're scared to go in for it. I've been in that situation too where I can tell a girl wants to kiss you really bad, but still in the back of your head you're like, no, I don't think she went out. I don't think she enjoyed herself enough to do it. I'm not going to do it. Then the date is over and you're like, damn it, I missed the opportunity. So
Really? I hope that's what happened.
Why didn't you just kiss him, Jill? What kept you from doing that?
I felt like I was trying to make all the moves to get him to know that I was interested. So him, like, not reciprocating in the same way,
Right.
I felt, like, nervous about it because I'm like, I'm not going to just, jump on him because I was giving him all these signals.
do you feel like he didn't want to kiss you?
I don't know. That's what I don't understand. Like, I thought it was a good sign that he said, all right, let's hang out this weekend. So I'm like, okay, so he doesn't not have an interest in me. He does because he wants to see me more.
And anytime you refer to future plans, it's always a good sign.
If we call this guy and get him on the phone and he says, dude, she just was like a close talker, especially at the end of the night, like she was jingling her keys in my face and her breath was just terrible. And I thought about kissing her and she just smells funny. Are you going to be upset?
Of course, but I would at least like to know.
Yeah.
Because he keeps making these future plans, but then they just keep getting pushed like every 3 days. Like the day comes and then he's like, sorry, I forgot about this with work or whatever. Let's hang out a couple days from now. And then that day comes and you're like, you're just going to kill me, but this and this came up.
How many times has he rescheduled?
5 times.
Do you think he's just flaky or do you think that he's trying to not see you?
I don't know. I usually think that, like, you would just stop responding or send me a text and it just didn't work out or whatever. Right. But don't keep rescheduling. And I just really want help with it because I don't know what went wrong.
I'm a person who overbooks myself, and I always screw somebody in the situation, and it doesn't feel good. So maybe it's just that, he has a couple more priorities over you right now because you've only gone on one date.
Yeah, and I understand that. I just would want to know that that's the truth.
Yeah.
And not feel like he's just stringing me along. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So you're kind of in that weird limbo spot where you're like, okay, is he really that busy?
Yeah.
Or is he blowing me off?
Exactly.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, and hopefully we can find the answer for you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Jill, you ready to go with your second date update?
Yeah.
Okay, I do have to tell you, unfortunately, I'm going to need to reschedule your second date update for 3 days from now, okay? That's all right.
Don't do that to me.
If you're just tuning in, Jill wants us to call this guy named Sam. They met online, had a nice date. At the end of the date, he kind of chickened out in kissing her. But they made plans to go out again, and he's been blowing her off constantly, just rescheduling the date. He hasn't actually said he doesn't want to see her again. So we're going to give him a call, see if we can get him on the phone, and ask if he's legitimately busy and has to switch the date every time, because he's switching now 5 times. Is that right, Joe?
Yeah, 5.
He switched your date 5 times. So we're going to see if he's actually busy or if he really is just blowing her off. And if he is legitimately busy, you want us to try to nail down a date so you guys can actually go out?
Actually, I just want to find out where he is right now, and then I'll just meet him right now.
That's even a better idea. Like, if we get him on the phone, he's like, no, I'm really busy. I just, dude, stay where you are. I'm going to get her car to come meet you right now.
I like your plan a lot.
Okay, I'm going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is Sam there?
Yeah, this is he.
Sam, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, hey.
Are you familiar with our show at all?
I mean, kind of.
Okay. Well, I'm calling you because I have something to ask you about. You recently went out with a girl named Jill who listens to our show.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and
How'd you
Jill
guys-
Jill emailed us and told us a little bit about meeting you, told us about your date, said that she liked you a lot. She says that you guys have tried to schedule meetings to go out again, and every single time the date comes up, you switch it for a couple days. Like you've blown her off 5 times now, and she's wondering if you actually really want to go out again or if you are not into her and you're just afraid to tell her that.
No, I'm not blowing her off. I've texted her.
Okay.
I'm just busy. I'm really busy.
That was her worry because she told us that you've texted her and you've like changed the date every single time that you guys are supposed to go out.
Yeah, I mean, I work. I'm busy. I mean, she's a nice girl. She's great. But I just have a lot to do right now.
But you can see how she'd think that you're blowing her off, right? Are you really that busy?
Yes, I'm busy, guys. I mean, why are you questioning like I'm lying? I'm not.
Well, I don't know. Just because, Sam, I don't mean, I've been in the situation before where, I've either done that to somebody or somebody has done that to me, and you feel like, man, they just don't want to see me again. So Jill emailed us to call you and ask if you didn't want to see her again. So you do want to see Jill again?
Yes, of course. I mean, she's great. She's pretty. She's awesome. I'm busy right now. We have to find the time.
What are you so busy with? I know you work, but 5 times is a lot.
Are you just kind of nervous around her? It's understandable if you are.
I mean, I'm kind of like uncomfortable about this, so I can tell you guys what's going on if you promise you just kind of like stop questioning me about it, writing me about it, because it's making me a little awkward.
For sure, man. Like, I just want to let Jill know that you actually like her so we can get you guys in the same place at the same time, like you've been trying to do.
Just, you can let her, maybe it'll help if you let her know that I do want to see her again. It's just there's a reason why I'm taking it slow. It's because I did get out of a relationship a couple months back, split from my ex, and she emailed me, and she told me the reason why she broke up with me is because she said I was a bad kisser.
Oh, all right. That sucks. So you got broken up with because you're a bad kisser, and that's why you are scared to kiss Jill.
Yes.
You know that can't be a real reason and that your ex is just trying to hurt your feelings, right?
I mean, she seemed pretty specific in the email, so I don't,
Yeah, that would suck. Like, somebody can say they don't like your personality, but then to be like, oh, you're a terrible kisser so bad that I couldn't stay with you. That's got to, like, stick with you for a little while.
It does. And that's why I'm trying to get better at it. That's what I'm doing right now, is trying to get better at it.
You're trying to get better?
Kissing your hand a lot?
What do you mean you're trying to get better at it?
There's this school that helps you with that. It's a kissing school.
No. Are you being real?
Yes, that's why I've been kind of pushing the dates back, because I've been busy going to school. They have, like, workshops.
You're kidding me.
Wait, you're paying?
Sam, you're going to a kissing school?
Yeah, and this is why, that's why I'm uncomfortable about it. It's like I tell people, if I tell somebody, they're not going to believe me, or they think it's a joke or something. It's like, no, it's real.
That's awesome. This really exists.
It's not like you're meeting somebody in the back alley, right?
No. This is a legit, real school. It cost me $375 to sign up.
Oh my God.
And they offer you workshops, and there's one-on-one lessons and all that. And it takes a little bit of time. And once I'm done, that's when I'll call Jill and we'll go back out.
Man, that is, hey, Sam, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you know what? Thank you for sharing that with us. I appreciate it. I know, like you said, you feel embarrassed about that, but if you feel like you were a bad kisser and you didn't want to kiss her, I would think that a girl would be flattered by the fact that you just paid $375 to go get classes to learn how to kiss her right.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm hoping for. So, I mean, if you guys can tell her I want to see her again, I definitely told her. But if maybe you can kind of back me up, that would be great.
Sam, you know what? Why don't you just tell her, because she's actually on the phone listening.
Wait, what?
Jill just listened to our conversation.
Oh, I had no idea that was the reason.
What's going on here?
It's called a second date update. We do it on our show where we call somebody who went on a date with one of our listeners and they think they're being blown off, and we ask them what happened. We have that person listen on the other line to see if we can get an answer. And Jill just heard you say that you're going to a kissing school, so hopefully you can kiss her better if you guys ever go out again.
Please tell me this is like make-believe and joke.
It's not make-believe.
Oh, you poor baby. I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
This is really embarrassing for me. I mean, I screwed up somewhere in the past. Obviously, I'm just trying to fix it so I don't do it again with you. And yeah.
Sam, you make it sound like you're like a drug addict who like had a problem and then fell. You just were told by an ex that you don't kiss that well. It's not like a problem you had in your past. I think you're gonna be okay, man. Yeah.
I mean, I actually think it's really cool that you're trying to look into it and make yourself feel more confident about it, and you don't even have to worry about it. I'm not going to pressure you or anything.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. But I mean, that's the thing. I enjoyed our time. I really do like you, Jill. I enjoyed going out with you, and I don't want to ruin it by, being a bad kisser, because it's like she thought I was bad, and if you think I'm bad, and you don't want to go out with me anymore, it's like,
No. I understand why there would be a fear there, but it can't be so bad that I would just not.
Sam, it would find it hard to believe that you're that bad of a kisser. Yeah. That Jill's going to kiss you one time after she already likes you from your first date, and then she's just going to go running for the hills. Like, oh my God, it was terrible.
Yeah, maybe.
I doubt that you're that bad of a kisser.
I thought I wasn't that bad before, but clearly someone broke up with me.
Well, you got to be way better now.
It's sometimes like it's just that two people's chemistry doesn't work well together, and maybe it was just you and your ex. Kissing with a different person is different every time. I mean, and think of all the cool stuff you've learned.
Yeah, I mean, the classes have been good, and I really feel more comfortable doing it. I just want it to be, perfect. I mean, they say first kiss is always like that, the big thing.
Sam, I have an idea. Why don't you save the rest of your $375 and we just go out on dates and then we can practice?
All right. Oh, that's a good idea, Jill. Sam, would you like to go out with Jill again on a second date? We will pay for it.
Of course. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. But and before your classes are done at the kissing school, I want you guys to go out soon.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I mean, I would rather practice with her than spend money.
Yeah, there you go. Extra credit, Sam. So you'll go out with Jill again.
Absolutely, I want to.
Jill, I'm assuming you want to be his kissing coach from this point on.
Oh, of course.
All right, well, congratulations then, you guys. Jill, you got your second date. We'll send you guys out again.
Yay.
All right. And if before you guys get more intimate and he suddenly disappears, he's like, I was going to a sex school trying to figure out how I would not recommend another date after that, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, that's so sweet. I almost cried. Really?
Aww.
Enjoy the kissing classes, cutie pies, is what it says. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And we're talking about the second date update. If you missed it, Jill went out with a dude named Scott once. And after that date, he kept being kind of elusive and postponing the second meetup. In fact, he rescheduled 5 different times. And Jill thought, of course, she was being blown off and couldn't figure out why, because they had such a great time. And we got Scott on the phone, and he revealed that the reason that he kept promising a date and then changing it is because he enrolled himself in a kissing class to improve his kissing skills. Wow. He said he had an ex who recently said the reason she dumped him is because he's a horrible kisser, so he's trying to fix that.
I just have so many questions about these kissing schools.
I know, I didn't know they existed at all.
Interesting.
Jill thought the reason was endearing and cute, and of course wanted to go out with him again if he learns to be a better kisser.
Yeah. I wonder how bad he really was, too.
I know.
I mean, where you literally have to pay to have someone teach you? That's pretty bad.
Just keep doing it, man. You'll get better, I think.
I mean,
we've all done.
Well, I don't know. I've had a couple boyfriends, and I'm like, that's not ever going to improve.
There's some people who never get better at it at all.
True.
So they're going to go out again. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
0.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There's no better way to bond on a first date than risking getting salmonella or some other foodborne illness. I think it's really a good way to get to know each other. And that's what Michael kind of did on his first date with the girl that he wants to call today. We'll get into that in just a second. But what's up, Michael? How are you?
I'm good. How about you guys?
He sounds healthy, Jubal.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how.
You know, I read your email for a second date update, and I liked your idea of a first date. We'll get into that, like I said, in a second. But first, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Madeline.
Madeline, all right. And what'd you like about Madeline?
Well, basically, I'd been out with a group of friends, and she was, like, in the group of friends. We didn't really talk too much, but our mutual friend was telling me that she thought I was cute, and I thought she was pretty cute. So I got her number from the mutual friend and texted her, and a few days later we set up a date.
So what you liked about her is that she liked you first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She thought I was hot.
I mean, it's a good start. It's a good start.
Yeah. Your idea for a date was interesting. How did you decide to do that? I mean, first of all, tell everybody what it is, and then how did you decide to do it?
Well, I was kind of tired of just, the old dinner and a movie type thing. I wanted an experience, so I went and looked for the lowest rated restaurant I could find in the area on Yelp.
What? Why?
That's a terrible strategy.
Well, I mean, we were talking and we decided that, like, the traditional, like, nice dinners, 5-star restaurants, well, one, they're crazy expensive, but two, they're kind of boring. Like, you go to enough of those dates and they all kind of blend together, and wanted to try something new. And,
Anybody can try to have like a great meal on a first date, but nobody really tries to have a crappy meal. And I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah. I was searching and searching on Yelp for like at least an hour.
Oh, man.
And I found this like hole-in-a-wall Italian place like way on the outskirts of town. Like I'd never even been to this area before, but it had like 1.5 stars and just no good reviews on the entire thing. So
Oh, that's so bad.
And did it deliver on its promise?
yeah, it really did.
So what happened when you showed up at this horrible restaurant?
Well, first off, we almost didn't show up because it's like not advertised on the street at all. Like we drove past it like 5 or 6 times, just like trying to find this location.
Oh, I hate that. Like GPS says it's right here.
Yeah, like we would pass by it and the GPS would say, "You're here," and then stop GPSing, and so we would just have to reset that.
You're like, oh, it's actually
that's the
literally this
worst.
dumpster that we're standing in front of.
It is this hole in this wall.
Yeah.
I'm guessing since this was such a horribly rated restaurant on Yelp, there wasn't a long wait for you guys to get a table?
No, we walked in when we finally found the place, and there was literally nobody there. There wasn't like a host or anybody in the actual place. And eventually a guy from the back walked out, and first off, he was like really uneasy. He was like, "Oh, are you guys the cops?"
What?
And we're like, "No, we aren't the cops."
This is actually pretty exciting.
This is great.
Yeah.
That's a normal question whenever you walk into a restaurant, I think.
Then he patted you down to see if you were wired.
No. But then he was like, "Are you from the health department?" Which is kind of got us a little freaked out about whether or not this food was okay.
And you still decided to eat there.
Well, we were committed at this point. Like, we'd been talking about it, so we had to. But we were like, "No, we're not from the health department." And after that, he like really perked up, and all of a sudden he was like, "Oh yeah, well come on, let me get you something."
Okay, there you go.
But then we're sitting there and we're looking for what food we want to get, and we mentioned that it's our first date, and so he takes our menus and goes, "Oh, I got the perfect thing."
Oh no!
That means I got whatever's left in the freezer from whoever hasn't been here in so long.
Yeah, so we're sitting there for like a few minutes just wondering what it could be, and he just comes out with a big bowl of spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh!
And that's it. That was his big surprise, spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, that was
This is a
the big
specialty.
special thing. Apparently he's like proud of the meatballs, like it's some family recipe or something like that, but they were pretty run-of-the-mill. So
The heat up ones, the frozen meatballs.
Oh, man.
So he actually sits down with us at the table.
What?
So kind of the rest of the meal is us talking to him.
That's got to be nice on your first date, getting to know this weird restaurant owner.
I'm so happy to just have someone
he
around.
needs to be socialized more, I think.
Yeah.
So was she into it, or was she annoyed by the end?
I mean, I was taking it all in pretty good humor, and I felt like she was laughing along pretty well, but I am calling you guys, so I mean, something went wrong.
Did you get a kiss at the end of the evening, or?
No, there wasn't really an opportunity to be very romantic, but it felt like we had fun. I thought it was worth continuing getting to know each other, but maybe I'm wrong, I guess. Hasn't really been responding to anything.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Michael is on the phone, and today he wants to call a girl named Madeline. They actually had one of the worst first dates ever, but on purpose. It wasn't a bad thing. They decided, as a joke, they would find the worst rated restaurant on Yelp and go eat there, and they did, and it was a really weird experience. And then they went to a dive bar after, and he can't figure out why he's not getting a call back. All right, Michael, we're about to dial her phone number. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. I'm a bit nervous, but excited.
And you thought that, maybe the date ended up just being a little bit too much for her?
I think so. I can't imagine anything else. I'm afraid I freaked her out, but I remember she was the one who first expressed interest in me, so I'm really in the dark here.
Okay.
You don't think maybe she got food poisoning and died, do you?
Died?
Oh, I hope not.
Well, she's not calling you back. That's the only thing I can think of is she's got to be dead.
The
That's what I
restaurant
always think, though.
1.5 stars, not 0 stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go, Michael.
All right.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Madeline, please?
this is she.
Hey, Madeline, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I think I made my payment this month already.
Are you sure? Because I'm checking my records and I don't see a payment made.
No, I mailed it like 2 days ago.
I'm not a bill collector or anything else. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh.
You have some weird bills, Madeline.
I'm sorry. I get lots of weird phone calls.
But if you'd like to submit a payment to me, I would be more than willing to give you my information. You can send a check.
No, I give away too much money as it is. So what's up?
I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And Michael actually sent us an email wondering if we could get you on the phone and ask why you're not calling him back.
Michael?
Yeah, that's a pretty heavy sigh there, Madeline.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated with Michael at the moment.
Oh.
Really? Can you tell us why?
Well, it was just one of the most frustrating dates ever.
Frustrated?
Yes, frustrating. I don't know how else to describe it. Frustrating.
He said you guys laughed, you had fun, you connected.
Yeah, I really didn't have the opportunity to connect with him because I was panicking the whole time.
You were panicking?
Yes.
Why were you panicking?
So I don't know what he told you, but we went to this restaurant way on the other side of town, which meant we were in the car for 45 minutes each way. Okay. And I think you can tell a lot about a person by the way they drive. And Michael is not a very good driver. Probably one of the worst drivers I have ever ridden with.
Whoa, really?
Not road rage. I don't mean that,
What did he...
Yeah, what?
He's just clueless behind the wheel.
So wait, so he was an aggressive driver?
No, not aggressive. The exact opposite. Not aggressive enough. Jerking on the brakes really hard. I'm flopping back and forth in the seat when he's braking. like when we're trying to merge, he slows down instead of speeding up. I swear we almost like hit 3 cars.
Yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't want to go out with him again. The people that do that are so obnoxious.
You were actually having road rage while in the car with the driver.
Basically, I was trying to keep myself under control, but like, you know, my foot's like pressed on the floorboard, like I'm the one driving, you know, like, oh my God.
So wait, you liked him outside of that. It's just you can't date somebody who drives like that.
I mean, I liked him when I first kind of met him. We were all kind of hanging out with some friends, but I didn't really get a chance to talk to him. And so on our date, I was so preoccupied, like anxious about getting back in the car with him for another 45 minutes after the meal was over. I couldn't think about anything else, you know? And then, like, I don't know, the restaurant guy sat down at the table and was talking. So, I mean, I have no idea if I like him or not anymore. I'm just, like, so terrified of him driving.
I mean, it makes sense. If you're going to date somebody, you're going to be in the car with them a lot. I mean,
it doesn't
I guess you could drive all the time.
I don't think it makes sense. It doesn't, like, you really think it reflects who he is as a person.
I don't know. If he's that, like, clueless and unaware, what does that mean about the other areas of his life that are not as important as, you know?
Judgmental.
Good question, Madeline. And we should just ask him because he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you. Michael, are you still there?
Yeah, still here.
See?
Oh, my God.
I mean, I'm genuinely sorry that you were scared, but I don't get how. I mean, I was going slow. I was, you know, checking all my blind spots. I was cautious.
Yeah, that was the problem, Michael. We're going 30 miles an hour on the highway.
Well, what you're not thinking about is I'm also trying to impress you at the same time. Like, my mind is on the road, on my phone, and trying to get to know you. It's a lot of multitasking.
Michael, I don't know what to tell you, okay? I mean, you're how old? You're supposed to be able to handle these things, like have a basic conversation and, you know, drive safely.
I was driving safely. I was going slow because I didn't want to freak you out. I'm shocked.
The irony.
Have you ever been told that you're a bad driver before, Michael?
No, but, I mean, usually I'm driving by myself because, I mean, having a lot of people, it gets pretty distracting.
Barely.
It sounds like you get distracted easily.
I mean, yeah, I guess so, but like we were driving on new streets and there was a lot going on that night. I was nervous about the restaurant too. Like, I think you're holding a lot of things against me that were just a one-time situational thing.
Michael, listen. Don't you remember we got to the restaurant and I'm like, okay, GPS says we're here. I'm like pointing it out. And you're like, no. And I'm like, yes, it's right there. There's a parking spot. And you're like, no, I think we should make the block. I'll be honest with you, Michael. I just really never wanted to hit somebody that much in my life as I wanted to hit you right then.
Okay.
I just wanted to get out of the car, you know? Like,
if I had known you were getting violent in your head, then yeah.
I just can't believe the only thing Michael did wrong was drive.
Yeah, but...
Look, I was in the car with him, not you. And when you're in the car for an hour and a half round trip with somebody who's that bad of a driver, you might consider taking your own life too, okay? Oh my God! For food poisoning at that restaurant.
I feel you on that one, Madeline.
Okay, that's pretty overly dramatic, in my opinion. You're not going to take your own life because you're sitting in a passenger seat of the car with me, okay?
Okay, right, all right. But I'm just trying to make a point. It was terrifying. I mean, I'm still shaken up about it.
Still.
All right, then how about we go on another date and you drive?
Oh.
That is a good solution.
Hey, let's see
Yeah,
how you're
Madeline, would you like to go out with Michael again for a second date? We will pay for it. Not your gas money, though, but we will pay for the date.
I mean, you said yourself that you were so distracted by his driving that you weren't even able to get to know who he was.
That's true. But I'm just thinking about, like, if it were to work out, you know, someday down the line, he's going to be driving, and I just feel like I don't know. That would just be. I don't know if I can handle it.
Are you serious?
So you won't go out with him again in case you ever have to drive with him.
Madeline, you guys could become the public transit couple. You could just do Uber everywhere you go. You could just drive literally everywhere you go. That's what I do in my relationship.
Look, his driving just makes me a terrible person, apparently. And I don't want to be that person. So I just don't want to risk it.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
Wow. Okay. That's not good.
sorry, man. You know what would make you feel better? Maybe go out for a long, slow drive somewhere.
Very slow.
And just make sure you're not in my neighborhood, okay?
Oh, come on.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Very split on our text message board at 78592 right now about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Michael wanted to call Madeline. They actually went out on the worst date ever on purpose. They went on to Yelp and they found the lowest rated place that they could find to go eat at. They thought it'd be fun, and apparently it was a weird, kind of crappy experience at the restaurant. But that wasn't the reason that she wasn't calling him back. She wasn't calling him back because apparently he's a really slow driver, and it was driving her nuts. And she says that she can't date him because the thought of being in a car with him again is just so torturous. She doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, she wouldn't even consider it. Like, my husband is a very, very slow driver, okay? And before I started dating him, he would drive in the left lane slow, even. And I know, I apologize for him. But I don't let him drive anymore.
Yeah, see?
They just say, you know what? And he doesn't like driving either. Because people who drive slow are usually kind of scared.
Yeah, they're scared of everything. A freeway on-ramp. I'm just going to slam on the brakes right now because that's the safest possible thing I could be doing when people are going 80 miles an hour around me.
What does merge mean?
It really works for both of us. It could have worked for her. She just needed a more open mind.
She decided that she can't even put in the extra effort, though. She doesn't want to go out with the dude again because he drives too slow. And a lot of people are texting in at 78592 saying that they have the same problem with their significant other, that they drive way too slow or, in some instances, way too fast.
You gotta agree with her. Like, it would literally be a fight
it'd drive me
single
nuts.
time they go somewhere.
Yeah.
It'd be like, go faster, or then she would be driving and he'd be like, slow down.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Like,
You think the most important thing about a relationship is driving compatibility?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I think it's very important.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. I drive very fast, and this is the worst possible area to do that in because everybody in Seattle drives incredibly slow. Incredibly slow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And my girlfriend drives super fast, and like I got in the car with her, and I was scared for my life, and I was like, I think I love this woman. This is amazing. So yeah, I think driving compatibility is definitely a very, very serious thing to think about. Text in at 78592.
Really
Would you date somebody who just drives you nuts the way they drive?
Pun intended.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, follow along with me here. We're about to do a second date update on a girl's fiance.
What? Why? That doesn't make sense.
It'll make sense in just a second. Cindy is on the line with us. She emailed us about her fiance, Adam.
Okay.
You're still confused. I can see it in your faces.
Yeah, Cindy, did you get married on the first date or engaged? I mean, what's going on?
Cindy, why don't you explain to everybody what your situation is?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I met Adam online, actually. We started talking about 6 months ago.
He's not from here, right? He lives
Right, he lives in Oregon.
Oregon, okay.
So we sort of had this long-distance relationship. And, at first it was just, chatting every once in a while, and then we started talking, every day, every morning before I went to work. When I got up, I'd call him, and we kind of, get ready together in the morning. And then, after about 6 months, we were kind of having a pretty intense conversation, and he actually proposed to me.
Oh. Now, is this before you have ever met each other, or have you met in person?
Yeah, we hadn't had a chance to meet yet. We've been talking about it for some time.
Oh, my God.
It's hard with our schedules. So, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like this happens all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something there, and I said yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you guys are too busy to schedule a meetup, but planning a wedding
Yeah.
and stuff, that'll be easy.
But you did finally meet up with Adam, right?
Yeah, we decided we just couldn't wait any longer.
Were you scared at all that he was going to catfish you? You were going
Yeah.
to show up and it was going to be somebody completely different?
That's what all my friends were saying, but the pictures and stuff that he sent, like, it didn't feel fake. Like, it felt really authentic, and it was. So when we were on the date, it felt like we'd known each other for a really long time.
What was it like as soon as you saw him?
It was like a big relief.
Like, oh, thank God you're not actually
a woman.
A murderer. Yeah.
I just felt like it validated all my feelings for him, that he was totally normal, and he made me laugh. He was everything that we had been.
Same person that you've been talking to online
Yeah,
for 6
same person.
Wow.
And how did your first date go?
It was like really exciting. Everything was going well. But like not even 10 minutes into our date, he says, "Aren't you so pumped to get married?" And I was like, yeah, but like, let's, take things as they go. Like,
okay.
Like it's a sweet workout you guys are about to do.
I'm so pumped.
yeah, I mean, like, I just thought since it was the first time we met, like, what's the hurry, But
Maybe try the first kiss. And then get into the wedding
No,
stuff.
Jubal,
I know.
come
put the
on.
ring
Marriage
on you.
before kissing. Everybody knows that.
we actually kissed the second we saw each other.
Okay.
But
All right. Okay, good. At least you got that out of the way. Does it worry you at all that you've only known him online for 6 months and he's so focused on getting married to you?
no, not worry. I really feel like he's the one person for me, but I just don't know why we're like in such a hurry about it.
So you don't feel like he could possibly have any ulterior motives to wanting to get married so quickly?
I just can't imagine what that would be.
You're not a millionaire and just keeping it from us, are you?
Because I'll marry you if that's true.
I'll get in line.
How did everything end with that? I mean, obviously you're asking for us to call him for a reason.
I just think I scared him because I said, like, why don't we sort of just pull back on the throttle a little bit? And, like, he seemed like I kind of, like, burst his bubble a little bit, and then now he's not even responding to me. Like, he sent one message, but other than that, it's been, like, sort of radio silence.
Was his message like, go away? I don't want to talk to you? Or, like, what was the last thing he said?
No. I just, like, asked him if he was okay, and he just sent back, yeah.
Oh, that's it? A one word?
Wowza. To your fiance?
Yeah.
How dare you?
So when we do the second date update, when we call him here coming up, you want us to try to get the wedding back on?
I don't know, yes, I guess.
Okay.
But, like, not, like, I want him to know that we need to take things a little slower, maybe.
I am ordained, I could marry you guys over the phone.
He really is.
Just get this thing done.
Yeah.
You guys are dragging your feet.
Right? You got Jose and I as witnesses.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. We're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This is definitely one of the most interesting second date updates we've ever done.
Oh, yeah.
Cindy is on the phone with us. She emailed us about her fiance. It still sounds weird every time you say it. Cindy was dating this guy, Adam, online for 6 months. He lives in Oregon. She lives here in Washington. During their chats, he asked her to marry him. She said yes. They finally met. And now he's not getting back to her after actually meeting up and having an official date in person. I mean, I know that you said that when he brought up the wedding thing, you were like, hey, maybe we should wait. And then he seemed pissed about that. But was there any other signs that may have prompted him to...
It seemed like that was the reason he sort of got quiet, but I don't know.
Okay. And remember, all Cindy has heard from him since they actually got together, she asked him if he was doing okay because he wasn't responding to her, and he just texted, yeah. One word at her. A lot of people on the text message board, and I'm sure you've heard this from your friends, say, like, you're crazy, you don't really know the guy, but you are certain that this is the dude for you.
Yeah, that's where, like, I feel like I'm not crazy. That's the only thing that doesn't feel crazy to me.
You feel like everybody else is
Okay.
crazy
Yeah.
for saying you're crazy.
And
This
yet
whole damn court is crazy. All right. Sorry. We're gonna call him right now and see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks,
All
guys.
right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Adam, please?
This is Adam who's calling.
Adam, my name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5. I'm assuming you're probably not familiar with who I am.
Yeah.
How dare you? No, I understand. I know you live in Oregon. It's a morning show in Seattle.
Okay.
And we're calling you because Cindy, your fiance, emailed us and wanted us to ask you why you have been dodging her.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
She told us, how you met and how you had an online romance and everything else, and you asked her to marry you. You finally met, and then you won't return her phone calls.
I honestly, just getting to know Cindy, I never thought she was the kind of girl that, would have a change of heart as soon as she saw me. What? I thought things were great, but for some reason, as soon as we met, it's like I guess I just wasn't good enough for her. So I don't know. She just lost her confidence or something. I don't know.
Let me explain. This is crazy.
Adam, Cindy is actually on the phone with us.
Cindy's on the phone?
Yeah, you haven't been answering her phone calls, so she, wanted us to call for her.
I'm sorry to do it like this, but I needed to talk to you. I can't keep being ignored. Why would you do this?
It was very hurtful, I mean, we spent all this time getting to know each other, and
I know,
every
and that's
day,
what I'm
and
saying.
Then,
I don't know why you would just cut me out of your life like this.
It was pretty obvious to me. It's like, we've been talking for 6 months, and as soon as you finally see me in person, it was just obvious. You obviously thought I was ugly, and you didn't find me attractive, and you didn't want anything to do with me. And it was just to me that was apparent from our first meeting.
That is so ridiculous. That's not the first time I've seen you. I've seen pictures of you. I absolutely don't find you unattractive. I find you very attractive, actually, Adam.
Adam, I'm gonna give you a little advice that I give a lot of guys in the second date updates. Go to the store, pick yourself up some Old Spice swagger, and get a little confidence. Start showering with that stuff, okay? You need a little more confidence, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just have to understand what goes through my head, and in all of the women I've dated, I've never felt as close to someone as I feel to you. So I guess the excitement of building up to finally see you, I expected a lot, and then I felt like I just kind of got shut down and that I wasn't good enough for you.
What exactly did Cindy say to you, Adam, that made you go oh, she doesn't want to get married to me?
She just said, "Hey, can we slow down and just enjoy the time together, and we'll get to the wedding. We'll talk about the wedding."
You're right. Rude.
I mean, Adam, can you see why she has a point? This is the woman that you want to spend forever, the rest of your life with. What does it matter if it's 6 more months or a year or something, if it makes her feel good about waiting for the wedding?
You have to look at it from my point of view, too. I've told all of my friends and my family that we're engaged, and even though some of them were slightly skeptical, I mean, they've been very supportive. And then to come back, and of course everyone wants to know, how was it? How was she? What did you guys do? And I'm like, she has no interest in marrying me.
Adam, did you tell everybody that the wedding is off?
I did.
Without even, you didn't even check with Cindy. You didn't have the conversation. You just assumed because she said, "Let's talk about it later," that the wedding was done, and then reported back to all your family that, "Nope, don't want to marry the little Adam."
Right, what you looked at me.
Another one.
It's obviously not traditional to meet someone the way we've met, and I keep telling them, "Look, this girl's amazing." And they're all excited.
Now I'm not.
Cindy,
if I can say anything, I just want to tell you that this time has been so perfect that we've had together, and I really, really, really love you. And I don't think that it's fair to just say no to this right now. I'm glad you're so excited to marry me. I can't wait to marry you too, but I think that we have to do it in the right way, and I think that we have to be mature about it. And I just want to be completely 100% ready to do it. And something just says to me that we need to spend some more time together. We need to develop our friendship first.
Adam, I have a feeling like you're a pretty sensitive guy.
No, I mean, dating's tough, and as you get older, it's just you see your friends get married, you see people together out, and you see all that happiness. And I've been rejected a lot when it comes to relationships, and so I put up a wall, and when I hear that, I just kind of am like, oh, I guess I'm not good enough, you know?
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Listen, I would love to send you guys out on a second date.
What? We're not paying for the wedding?
We will pay for that date, and then once your wedding is planned, come back and maybe I will perform it for you.
Nice. Romantic.
I'm into this one. This is going to be a good relationship. Cindy, do you want to go out with Adam again after hearing his reason for not talking to you?
Yes, of course I do. I love you, and I don't want this to be the end of this. And we're going to be just fine. We just have to get through this, okay?
Adam, do you still want to marry Cindy?
Do you take her?
Obviously, I need a second chance to make a first impression again, I guess, and I'd like very much to have a second date with you.
All right, well, with the power vested in me, I declare this a successful second date update. Congratulations, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Brooke and Jubal.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are a lot of mistakes that you can make on a first date. You can talk about politics. It's always a risky thing. You can talk about your ex. You can projectile vomit.
What?
That's a big one. That's a big deal breaker usually on a date.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, who's on the phone today, who wants to do a second date update, had that problem on his date. He ended up throwing up during the date. I don't have all the particulars on that. That's just what his email said. Tim, how you doing?
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good. Probably better than you.
Yeah, probably.
So your email said that you threw up on your date. Did you actually throw up on your date or during the date?
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay, well, what happened?
Well, we were actually out at a bar, and having some drinks, had some shots. Probably really shouldn't have had those shots, but
You sound like a nervous guy. Were you like taking shots to like calm your nerves?
no, we were just out drinking.
All right, so you just drank too much and had to throw up.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Well, I was in the bathroom. I don't even really know if she knew that I had thrown up.
Okay. So why do you think that's an issue? Because your email said you think that's the reason she's not calling you back.
Oh, man. Well, I was just in the bathroom, just sick for a few minutes, and I was just thinking to myself, dude, I got to rally. This girl's like hot. I got to get out there. So I just went out and we started dancing a bit, and I didn't have any gum or anything.
Oh, so
Did you at least like rinse your mouth out with water or something?
I tried, but that's not too effective usually.
Yeah, it usually doesn't help.
so
You need some
gross.
gum or something. Oh, no. So are you worried that she smelled vomit on you?
Obviously, yeah. But, at the time you're kind of feeling a little tipsy, so you're not really all with it, and you kind of feel like, okay, should I not? It's hard to make decisions at that time.
And what was this girl's name?
Kate.
So did she say anything about noticing that you smelled?
Well, she didn't say anything, but we did kiss, so I'm figuring that she did.
You kissed her with puke mouth?
Why?
It just kind of happened.
You should have like gave her the cheek or something, and then like on your way out, grab some gum.
Yeah, that's just rude.
I didn't want to do it, but she kind of wanted to make out. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
if I were in your shoes, I would have done the same thing. Now, I guess you can tell by how long the kiss lasted. Did she keep kissing you, or did she stop?
Started off longer, but then it kind of died off.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, she sounds like she was honestly interested in you because, I'm sorry, if someone's so drunk on the date that they're vomiting, like, I would have been like, peace out at that moment. And have you tried to contact her since?
I've tried contacting her a few times. I left a voice message, and I've sent her a few texts.
Okay, have you heard anything from her at all?
No.
And did you say in the text, like, hey, maybe I drank a little bit too much last night, let's do this again, or?
Well, I still really don't know if she knew that I had thrown up at that point. She was drinking too, so I just puked in the bathroom. I just don't know if she knows that.
All right, but that's the reason why you think she's not calling you back. You think that she kissed you and was like, oh, gross.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It might not even necessarily be puke she's just like, oh man, this guy has horrible breath and I don't ever want to kiss him again.
Oh, Yeah, maybe.
The worst part of this is that she's going to realize that she just kissed puke mouth no matter what happens at the end of this second
She
date.
already has it, though.
Yeah.
You guys aren't going to tell her. Just find out if I'm going to get a second date or not.
Yeah. Okay. We won't tell her. Unless she doesn't bring it up, and then I'm going to have to tell her.
No, man, that's not cool. Don't say that. Come on.
All right. Either way, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Tim is on the phone. He threw up all over his date. No, he didn't. He didn't do that. He did throw up during his date, though. Apparently, he went out with a girl. Her name is Kate. We're about to call her and get a second date update with her. But they went out to the bar. They were taking some shots. He felt like he was getting a little sick, so he ran to the bathroom, threw up, went back out on the dance floor with her. She went in for a kiss. He didn't know what else to do, so he kissed her. And he thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because his breath was terrible after that. He's texted her a few times, tried to call her. He's heard nothing. We're going to give her a call right now and see if that is, in fact, the problem. Tim, you ready to give Kate a call?
Definitely. This chick is so hot. I just hope I didn't mess this up.
Yeah, all right, cool. You don't need to be sick or anything before we make the call, do you? Like you need to go to the bathroom and then come back? You're going to be good?
We'll see.
All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Kate, please?
Yes, she?
Hey, Kate, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with someone who listens to our show. His name is Tim, and he emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone to find out why you're not calling him back.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
Tim called your show, and now you're calling me on his behalf?
Correct. Because
Can I ask why?
We think Tim is a great guy, and we just don't understand why you don't want to go out with him again after your first date.
You got to be freaking kidding me.
No, I'm not at all,
He's
actually.
a great guy. I'm not really sure. What do you want?
I just want to know why you're not calling him back, that's all. Can you tell us that?
I don't know what you know, but I met him at this club situation. At first, I thought he was a nice guy. He was coming on pretty strong, drinking a lot. Oh, God, it's so disgusting.
Is it really that bad? Listen, Kate, we talked to Tim about your first date. He definitely does not have the same impression that you have. Mm-hmm. He said that you guys are just out dancing, having a good time, and that you even kissed him when you guys were hanging out.
Which I deeply regret. So what really happened, if you want to know, and hopefully this is going to be tuned out to the world here because he's just disgusting. When we were dancing, I don't know how up he was at the time. He seemed to be drinking a lot, and he's a terrible dancer, by the way, but he did something inappropriate.
What did he do?
What did he do?
I don't know if I can even say this on the radio.
If it's too bad, we can always beep it out.
He grabbed my hand and put it on his package, if you will, and he said, "Do you feel what you do to me, girl?"
Are you serious?
That's a move I've never heard of.
I kind of pretended that he didn't say that, and I was kind of like, okay, he's oddly weird. I don't know, what is just happening in the moment. And then he started to repeat it. "Do you feel what you do to me, girl?" And louder on the dance floor. And I was so embarrassed. I didn't even know what to do. People are looking at me, and it's louder than the music.
Oh my gosh.
And obviously that move didn't turn you on.
I'm not even going to answer that.
And just to clarify, the kiss was before this move.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that...
I'm hoping you didn't kiss him after he was doing that to you.
Mixed signals.
So, obviously, I was completely disgusted, grossed out, violated, honestly, and you can see why I would never, in my wildest nightmares, even want to talk to him again.
I don't blame you.
Oh, that is unfortunate, Kate, because he's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Yeah. Tim Casanova, you there?
Gross.
I'm telling you, I was drinking a lot. I promise you. I don't remember that.
That does not excuse your disgusting behavior. I cannot believe you dragged me on the radio for this. No. Disgusting.
Hey, I'm sorry. I really don't remember any of that. Is that really what I said to you?
Do you feel what you do to me, girl? Yeah, over and over. I remember that pretty vividly.
Oh, my God. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed. That was totally inappropriate.
Have you been the drunk perv guy at the dance floor before, Tim? Like, be honest.
No.
I bet you've done that so many times. It was like rehearsed the way you said it.
Gross. I promise. I'm sorry. I've never done that before.
Oh my God. I don't know how you could like come back from that. Like just even the guy on the dance floor that humps your leg is nasty. The guy who puts his hand on and says that line. Tim.
Well, I know you've been drunk before. Come on.
Hey, Tim, I don't think you're going to get a second date out of this. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm going to ask in a second. But, Kate, I do have to let you know something else about your date.
Oh, no. I forgot about
Okay?
What?
So he did that to you on the dance floor. That is very disturbing, right? But also, before that happened and you guys kissed, he told us that he was in the bathroom throwing up and then came to the dance floor, and that's when you guys kissed.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I feel so bad for you.
I thought you weren't going to tell me.
Yeah, I changed my mind when I heard about everything else that you had done. I do have to ask you, Kate, would you like to go out with Tim again? We'll pay for a second date.
No.
All right.
Dude, Kate's never going to talk to a guy at the club again after this.
Tim, I'm sorry. No second date for you, man.
Well, looks like it's back to the club for me again.
Yeah, you might want to stay out of the clubs. Hey, are both you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to know if you can hear what you do to me. Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
See this on the radio.
If it's too bad, we can always beep it out.
He grabbed my hand and put it on his package, if you will, and he said, "Do you feel what you do to me, girl?"
Are you serious?
That's a clip from the second date update that we just aired. Tim wanted to call Kate. Tim thought Kate wasn't calling him back because they were drinking while they were out hanging out. He got sick. He went to the bathroom, got sick, came back on the dance floor, and they made out. He was assuming that maybe his breath was kind of nasty because he had
Still so gross.
vomit breath. But the real reason was because he grabbed her hand, put it on him, and said, "Do you feel what you do to me, girl?" And I guess he did that a few times.
Yeah, I wish he would have just answered, "No, actually, I don't feel anything."
Yeah, actually, there's nothing there at all.
Wait, can you maybe a little bit closer? I don't.
Somebody texted in at 78592 and said, "Puke doesn't sound that bad now." After hearing exactly what he did. Very disturbing.
Yeah,
Very bad.
If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today said in his email that he's, quote, a genuinely nice guy. So I believe him.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. His name is George, and George is a genuinely nice guy. If it's in writing, I know it's true. So, George, congratulations on being such a nice dude.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
He does sound lovely. Yeah. You're likable already, George.
Thank you.
George, if you're such a genuinely nice guy, why do you have to do a second date update?
Well, that's I never thought I would have to, I guess, but I figure, we have the opportunity to figure it out.
Is it the nice guys always finish last type scenario?
That's kind of how it feels, to be honest, because I think it was a great date, and nothing has seemed to have come from it. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
So tell us a little bit about her. What's her name?
Her name's Tiffany. I found her on a dating website, which, first off, by the way, I'm not a guy who goes on dating websites. I was actually pretty apprehensive about the whole stuff.
Sure. That's what everybody always says. Doesn't everybody's profile on dating websites say, "I'm new to this"? It seems like That's the common
But
thread.
I'm telling you, that's true for me. That is true.
And remember, you got to believe George is his word always.
Yeah, he's a nice
He's a nice guy.
So anyway, I was scrolling through profiles, and a lot of them, they seem kind of disingenuous. But then when I found Tiffany's, I don't know, it was just like one of those feelings you get, And she was like outdoorsy, which I love that. But I think the biggest draw was like she had this beautiful blonde hair. I mean, it's like, oof. I mean, it's like silky and smooth.
All right. Now I think I know what kind of feelings you were getting. At first I was thinking it was like something in your heart, but now I know it's somewhere else.
No, hey, I'm just a guy that likes a girl with a lot of hair, and she's got flowing, beautiful hair.
I have never heard a man say that before.
So
I'm just saying, like, I looked at it, and it looked like, like a hair model of some sort of shampoo or something.
So you're not a boob guy, you're not a butt guy, you're a hair guy.
I mean, hey, hygiene's very important to me.
Dude, I do not want to sit next to him during a shampoo commercial on TV.
George loves me some hair, that's all.
Did you
Hey,
just
man.
really say that in third person?
No shame in what you like. So you loved her hair. Tell us about your date when you guys actually went out.
Well, yeah, we've been talking for 2 months, and I was very apprehensive about, like, coming on too strong. I've read articles about, like, creepy guys taking girls out and stuff. So when we went on this first date, safety was really, like, that's the word. Like, I was priority. Like, I told her, I'm not going to take you to a picnic. I'm not going to take you to the park because of, like, wooded areas.
Okay, but George, you understand that most women, if they're going to get a message from a guy that lists all the creepy places they're not going to take you, it comes off as really creepy.
Yeah.
No. It's just so she knows that I'm on the same board. Like,
Did you literally say to her, "Don't worry, I won't take you near any wooded areas"?
Yeah.
All right, and she still went out with you.
Yes. That's not the problem, guys.
Are you sure?
So I took her to like like downtown where there's like a lot of people.
And a lot of lights, yeah. Was
A
it a
lot of
date?
light. It was during the day.
Yeah,
It was during the day.
daytime date.
Okay. Did she seem to enjoy herself?
Yeah, we had a great time. And then I was like, do you want to call it, quits? And she's like, no, let's go get a drink. So I'm like, okay. That's step 2. We're getting there.
You took her to a place to get drinks and only bottles of water that were already closed that she could open herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, everything she was getting directly from the bartender.
All right. So she was safe with you, George.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted her to feel that way.
Okay.
But then, I'm talking to my coworkers at work, and I tell them, this next part, and they're like, that's too far.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so what I did was, when we sat down, we were talking about, what we do to stay fit and everything, and then I, just told her, like, just so you know, I'm tested on everything. And,
Wait, slow down. You went tested on what?
All like, I'm up to date with shots and vaccinations, and I'm clean STD wise.
So you just told her that, or were you having a conversation where that worked?
Like, we were talking about, like, working out and stuff, like staying fit.
So you went...
I think it's pretty relevant.
You made the leap from fitness to STD?
Yeah, because it's all like health.
Okay.
And how did she react when you told her that?
Well, first off, I think she was like a little skeptical to me, so I was like, oh, she doesn't believe me. So I was like, no, I had it in my bag. I didn't plan it, but I did have my results because I had just done it like a week ago in my bag.
Okay.
So you're like...
You don't date a lot.
Whoa.
Do you date a lot, George?
I mean, where do you find women? You know what I mean? So I'm trying.
So that's
Online.
it. No.
But I'm just asking the question because to bring your... Well, first of all, it sounds like you got an STD test leading up to the date.
Yeah, leading up to the date, but it wasn't because I was going to have a date.
Okay, okay. I was thinking you did it specifically because you were going out with a woman and you wanted
Well,
to
I
get
figured
tested.
eventually I would have a date.
Okay.
So the thing is, it's like sometimes, I'm told that can happen pretty quickly. You go one into the next, and I don't want to ruin the mood.
Right, you want to be prepared in case dinner or drinks leads to something else.
Yeah, and I want her to feel safe.
Okay.
Did she feel safe?
Well, the thing was, after I told her, she said that she had to get going for a tennis lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She had one of those random tennis lessons pop up in the middle of the day.
either that or she was still on my train of thought about being health conscious and stuff, and she remembered, and it just popped into her head.
No.
So what happened before she split for her tennis lesson? How'd you guys end things?
Well, we shook hands like a gentleman would do, and she left pretty quick after that, and I haven't heard from her, and her account is still active, so I think she's getting my messages. I don't know.
Oh.
How many messages have you tried to send her?
I mean, I don't know, I guess like 4 at this point.
Okay, George.
All right. Well, we'll play a song. We'll come back, and we'll call her and get your second date update, okay?
That'd be great. Thank you, guys.
Hang on, man. Be safe.
Always, man. Always safe over here. George.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Sometimes the more you say something, the more skeptical people will be of you. Like, for example, if I go to a crowded department store this weekend, strip down all my clothes, raise my hand and yell, "I am not a pervert! Not a pervert!" You know what? Those people should believe me. You know why? Because I said it, and I said it loudly.
I don't think that's how it works.
And George, who's on the phone with us right now for a second date update, said over and over again to his date that he is not a dangerous man.
Yeah.
So she should believe him. He told her before they went out, "Don't worry, I'm not taking you to any wooded areas."
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Not bringing my duct tape with me or
He
anything.
also brought along his medical history to show her that he was STD free on a first date.
But she didn't ask for it. Let's remember that.
And of course, he said that he's a genuinely nice guy. George, I think that your downfall was you tried to convince her a little too hard of what a good dude you are.
Hey, I did all the right moves. You know, I will admit maybe didn't need to bring up the medical history on the first date, but it's still good news.
Yeah, I mean, it is good news. Actually, that's a very good point.
Congrats, by the way.
It might be a little strange to show her that, but yeah, it's good news as long as you were STD free.
Yeah, you didn't have to have a chlamydia talk right after you showed it to her. So, bonus.
Right. I'm living with nothing, you know.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and find out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Great.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is Tiffany there?
This is Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany, how are you?
Who's this?
Oh, my name is Jubal.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
No, probably not. My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Are you selling something?
No, I'm not selling anything. I actually want to call you because one of our listeners asked me if I could get a hold of you. His name is George.
Uh-huh.
And George emailed us and said that he went out on a date with you.
Right.
Right. And we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. But George really liked you a lot, and he would love to see if he could go out with you again, but he's wondering if he did something wrong.
Well, listen, I have gone on some dates in my life. I have never met someone like George. That's a good way to say it.
Okay.
Did he come?
That's polite.
Did he come off like a serial killer, kind of?
The nicest one ever.
The nicest serial killer ever. Okay.
They always are.
Hey, at least he was nice, right?
It was interesting, to say the least.
Oh, my gosh.
There's like a seed of potential in there that needs some nurturing.
So George has a seed of potential.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, he is incredibly selfless, very sweet, overly concerned with my safety.
Mm-hmm.
And he's STD free. He told us that.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, I learned that on the date.
Yeah.
So
He told us about that. And he admitted that he thinks that could have been the reason that you're not calling him
Could
back.
have been.
and there's that little seed. He kind of knows, but he doesn't, you know?
Can you explain the date in your words? We heard from him a little bit about your date, but I'm just curious to hear your side of the story.
Well, you know, initially it was like very, polite, and here, let me get your chair. And, you know, you guys, I sneezed during the date, and kindly he said, bless you, and then he went to go blow my nose.
What?
He went to go blow my nose. And then I was like, oh, my God, do I have, like, a booger hanging out of my nose? How embarrassing. And he was, like, dabbing my nose, and he's like, oh, good, I just didn't want any germs to spread because I don't like germs and I don't want them to get on you. So it was this very awkward thing at the beginning. And then we leave the restaurant, we're walking, and, you know, he was walking on the sidewalk, and we're about to cross the street, and there was a car, and it was nowhere near me, and he starts yelling at the car, be careful, you're going to hit my date, almost like announcing, like, we're going to cross the street, everybody stop.
How embarrassing.
No. It was one of those things where it's like, okay, it can't get worse. Okay, it can't get worse. And it kept getting worse. And then I just wanted out. So at one point, we're standing, you know, waiting to cross another street. And he realizes that I'm standing, like, on a grate. And he starts lecturing me. He goes, do you know how many people die every year standing on a grate by falling through? And also, slightly, I'm like, oh, my God, how many? Really? He's like, well, I don't know, but I bet the number's really high.
He hadn't even researched this. I was like, I guarantee people fall through those things all the time on city streets.
I'd never heard of that.
I was like the most paranoid mom ever on a date with you. And I was like, make it stop. I can't. I can't.
Did you ever address it with him? Like,
No. I'm not a charity corporation. I don't take care of people. I was on a date. I'm not here to fix people. I got my own stuff.
Okay.
I don't think that I need to be the person to tell him all that. You know?
Okay. Interesting. Hey, Tiffany, this is George.
Wow. Hey, George, hold on 1 second. I think I need to let Tiffany what's going on.
Whoa.
Tiffany, George is on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. He was supposed to wait for a second, but
George.
I'm just a little confused here because I've been listening to this whole thing where you thought you might die. If anything, the whole date was to make you feel like you would live, you know, for a long time. That was my point.
the point of dating me is to make sure you know you can live for a long time.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's the nicest serial killer comment. I mean, it's being, yeah, well, you got the nice part right, okay? But the serial killer stuff and that car was reckless. Okay.
Okay.
He had no
George,
business
wait.
being
What
associated.
you didn't hear, listen, yes, you heard a lot of stuff I said. What you didn't hear is that there is a seed somewhere
I did hear
inside.
that. A seed of potential.
Work on it.
You called me selfless, sweet, kind of cute. Huh? Yeah.
He was paying attention.
You bet your sweet butt I was paying attention. I wrote everything down.
You're actually taking notes?
Yes. This is important to me. Tiffany, I've been writing everything down, pros and cons. And let me tell you something. The pros are winning right now. With selfless, sweet, kind of cute, interesting, nice. Then the serial killer part's in the con.
George. Oh, my gosh. George, you are
People die
special.
on the great. I'm just...
You are
okay.
really sweet. You really mean well. And that's really good about you. But maybe you just try too hard and then you lose sight of who you are. Because you're trying to be this super dating hero that doesn't exist. And then you end up becoming nothing but scary things.
Well, I just want you to feel comfortable. And I guess I did it too much.
Yeah.
I did it too much.
Mm-hmm.
George, you're coming off as an overbearing mother who nags her child, and that's not sexy.
Yeah.
Well, to me, safety is the sexiest thing in a person, I think. All right?
You know, George.
Yes?
You know what? If that is what you in your heart believe and want, then you need to find yourself some girl who's looking for that. There's a girl out there somewhere looking for the Brad Pitt of safety, and you're her guy. And you guys are going to rock. You're going to be awesome.
Where do you think I could find her?
I do not know.
George.
Tiffany, would you like to go out on a second date with George? We'll pay for it. It doesn't have to be a date. You can just get together and maybe help him find a girl that's into safety.
Come
I'm
on.
down.
Come on, Tiffany. I mean, I know you don't want a charity case, but he needs help, man.
Yeah, he's likable at least.
Listen, baby steps. I will let him email me for dating advice, and we could start there.
I can get your personal email?
My work email.
There you go, George.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't get a second date out of the whole thing, but
we're
at least
playing the long play here.
long play.
Yeah, long
okay.
play. Okay.
Well, wait. George, let me be clear. This is not a long play on a second date. This is dating advice, a dating coach. I'm going to help you.
No, I get you. So we'll go on a second date.
No.
The pressure is off.
George, I'm telling you right now, if you ask me out on a date, the answer is no. But if you need advice, I'm here for you.
No, totally. I'm just saying, like, if we were to, like, do a mock date, you know?
He's trying everything. He's trying. Yeah, let's go out and role play sometime and see how it works. George.
I'm just saying it could be nice, you know, in the moment.
George.
Smoother than I expected.
George, I don't think you're going to get a second date out of this, but you did strike up a friendship, it sounds like, with Tiffany, and maybe she can help you in the dating world.
It too.
Okay. You've made contact with Tiffany, and she's agreed to help you out.
Thank you, Jubal. I appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.
Oh, my God.
This is great.
All right.
Beginning of a great rate, friendship. Sorry.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, that guy indeed was the Brad Pitt of safety. We're talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, George wanted to call a girl named Tiffany who wasn't calling him back after their date. We got her on the phone, and the reason she didn't want to go out with him again, he was obsessed with her being safe.
Oh, man.
And obviously not very good at dating at all. One point, he actually dabbed her nose because she sneezed. And he wanted to make sure that she wasn't getting any germs on her so she wouldn't get sick. Yeah. And then reminded her when she was standing on a street corner on top of a grate. You know how many people die standing on top of those things? You shouldn't stand on top of that.
I don't think a lot, though.
It was just constantly obsessed with safety. So she said she didn't want to go out with him again. But she did offer to be his dating coach at the end.
And he still didn't quite get that.
No, he didn't understand.
You know, but I give him props for keeping trying. Like, persistence is key.
Yep. So hopefully he does well with her advice now. He's gotten approval to email her on her work email and ask dating questions from time to time. So I consider that a successful second date update. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Every time we do a second date, and I started off by saying, this is the craziest place I've ever heard of two people meeting, I always think that's going to be the last time that I say that.
Yeah.
And then I get emails like we got for today's second date, and I have to say it again. This is the craziest place anybody has ever met.
I really actually believe you on that one. You sound very adamant.
The girl that wants to call the guy for a second date today, her name is Sarah, says that she met him at a crime scene.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
What's up, Sarah?
Hi.
Congratulations.
Oh, no.
You officially have the title of the weirdest place of meeting anybody for a date ever. How did that happen?
Okay, so this was about a week ago, and I was at a convenience store. I was just picking up some stuff for my apartment, and I'm in one of the aisles, and I turn around, and I see this guy at the counter with a gun, facing it at the shop owner.
Please don't continue by saying that you thought he was really cute and you got his number.
That would be amazing.
Not exactly.
I think that'd be amazing, though.
Ooh, bad boy.
Dude, some women are into it, man. I can see it happening.
Anything can be attractive with a gun, but not exactly him.
Okay. That's frightening.
It was, because I've never been in a situation like that, so it kind of rattled my nerves, and I started to shake a little bit. And
I feel like even people who have been in a situation like that, it would still rattle their nerves to be in the middle of a convenience store robbery.
Don't worry, guys. I've done this 4 times. It's not a big deal.
Not again.
So I I started to shake a little bit, and I didn't know what was going on, and it seemed forever, but the guy with the gun got spooked and ran out. So no harm, no foul. It was just the fact of seeing that happen scared me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
No
mean,
harm, no foul.
I'm still going with harm and foul on
Yeah.
that one. I don't know about you.
Except for the nightmares that I have to suffer from almost.
Except for the post-traumatic stress, I'm
Right.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. So the place didn't get robbed, but a
No,
guy tried to rob it, and that's how you met the dude that you want to call. What's his name, by the way?
His name is Rusty.
Okay. And how did you guys actually meet?
How that happened was, of course, the shop owner called the police,
Yeah.
and Rusty happened to be in the store and witnessed it as well. The police came, they tried to take our statements, and we started, telling them what we had seen happen. And once the police was gone, I was still shaking a little bit. And so Rusty looked at me, and for me, it's so sexy when a guy can make you laugh, even in a very difficult situation.
He told you a joke?
He told me a joke, and that was what broke the ice. And it was for the life of me, I can't remember it. It must be the dumbest joke in the world, but I started giggling like a little child.
All right. So
Okay.
He was able to be funny in a very stressful time.
Exactly. And it's nothing like a little laughter through tears. So I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And he had these really nice blue eyes, and I thought, wow, this guy's kind of cute. And I think he started feeling the vibe from me, and I started feeling a vibe from him. And he's like, you know what? There's a bar down the street. Want to go catch a drink? I was like, how about 5? Because I could use them right now.
They say that, like, if you have a near-death experience with somebody, you're, like, instantly bonded with them, and it's actually, like, a great way to meet people. That's why they encourage you to do, like, crazy stuff on dates, like skydive and stuff.
I didn't know that.
Wow, well, I guess that's what worked for me, because instantly there was sparks that flew.
All right. And so how was having drinks? Did you guys just go down the street and have beers?
Well, I had a little bit more than just a beer, but we did. We went to the bar, hung out, and next thing we know, we're back in his place.
Shut up. This guy's in
right.
a convenience store that gets robbed, and now he has a girl back at his place?
He has the best story ever.
Yeah.
It was crazy how it happened. Yeah. I've never done anything like that before, so let's just say one thing led to another, and there you go.
Okay. So did you stay the night? Did you wake up in the morning? What was it like?
Yeah, I kind of stayed the night.
Yeah. Get it, girl.
And how was the interaction with this dude the next day?
He asked me if I'd like to have a cup of coffee, and I said no, I have to get to work. I just gave him my number. I said, give me a call. I winked at him and gave him a kiss on the cheek, and I left.
Whoa, the wink. Aren't you, little sly fox?
He's like, I just witnessed a robbery yesterday, but that wink was the weirdest thing that happened. I wish you wouldn't have winked at me. So, has he tried to contact you at all since that night?
No, and I don't know why. I haven't heard from him. I, kind of wanted to play hard to get, so I haven't texted him or called him. But no, I haven't heard from him.
Did you expect more? Because it sounds almost like just this crazy story and a one-night adventure, I guess, for lack of a better word.
I kind of expected more. I mean, we really hit it off. And, we had a good night. Why not?
Well, we'll play a song, come back, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date, all right?
Okay, thanks.
Yep, hang on. Running a little short on time, so I don't have a bunch of time to recap exactly what happened. Okay. Sarah is on the phone. Mm-hmm. She wants to call a guy named Rusty. This is what happened when they met. She was at a convenience store just doing some shopping, and then in comes a robber trying to stick up the place. Oops, he drops his gun, picks it back up. He's fiddling with it, tosses it from one hand to the other, and then realizes he can't get the money, so he runs out of the convenience store, and then the police show up. By the way, everything is in really fast motion at this point. The police show up. They're searching around for clues. They can't find any clues, and so they grab Sarah, and they bring Sarah outside to make a statement, and then they talk to another guy named Rusty, who was at the same convenience store to make a statement, and they're standing there waiting for the police to do their thing. They're talking back and forth, laughing and giggling and everything else, and then they go down the bar and hang out and have some drinks, and then end up back at his place, and they hook up, and then she never hears from him again.
The only shocking part is no one slipped on a banana peel.
Yeah. Oh, no, that happened somewhere in there. I'm sure. Yeah, I think I just missed it. That's so fast. Pretty accurate, Sarah?
Yeah, pretty accurate.
So,
with the music and everything.
Yeah, that's how I picture that robbery being for some reason. Sarah is on the phone. She met the dude that she wants to call today at a robbery. That whole story is true. They ended up hooking up, and she hasn't heard from him since that day. So we're going to try to get him on the phone right now and find out what went wrong.
How are you going to feel if he just thought of your guys' night as a one-night stand?
I have to be honest, I'll be a little hurt because I thought there was more there.
Yeah.
You know what you should
Don't they
do?
always?
If that's the case, you go right over to his house, you bust in the door with a big rubber mallet, and you hit him over the head with that thing repeatedly. We'll get him somehow. All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Rusty.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Rusty. How are you, man?
Fine. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, okay. Who's that?
That is me, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And we're calling people who were recently in a convenience store robbery to ask them some questions.
That's actually true.
Oh,
You were just in a convenience store robbery, right?
I mean, yeah. How do you know that?
Oh, I know that because we talked to a girl named Sarah who was at the same convenience store robbery, and she mentioned your name.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Sarah wanted us to call you because she told us all about the robbery and how you guys met when you were giving your police statement and how you went to the bar and then went back to your place and had a really fun night.
Okay, this is weird. Why did she tell you all that information?
Well,
a lot of information.
She's wondering why you haven't called her since then.
I figured you guys just had one crazy, dangerous night and that you wanted nothing else from her.
No, I mean, it's more than that, but I don't want to talk about it.
Do you like her? Did you like her?
Yeah, she was awesome. It was a wonderful time.
So wait, I mean, when you guys were hanging out, you didn't think that would be the last time you saw her?
No, I don't think it's going to be the last time that we hang out.
Okay, but you're not calling her. I don't know you very well, Rusty, but I can tell you this. Usually if you want to see somebody, you have to kind of like contact them.
Yeah. I know, and I will. It's just, I got some stuff I got to take care of first, and then I'm going to call her.
Can you tell us what you have to take care of?
I don't know you guys very well.
What do you mean you don't know us very well, dude? We've been on the phone for like 2 minutes. I feel like you're my best friend, Rusty. Look, man, she's really confused. She liked you a lot. She thought you were really funny. And also the other things that you did, she liked too. And so it would help if we could at least tell her why you're not calling her back.
I don't want her to know why I'm not calling her back.
Are you in a relationship? Really? I mean, I could see, like, you get caught up in the moment, adrenaline's going.
Look, if I tell you guys what's going on, do you promise not to tell her?
Sure.
It's just important. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to go through with this, but I don't want her to know why yet.
Okay. It's your responsibility to tell her then.
Yeah. I'm in a relationship. And
what?
I'm going to break up with her, this girl that I'm dating. I'm going to break it. Things weren't good in the first place, and with everything that happened at the robbery, the adrenaline started going. It was one of the crazy experiences I've ever had, and everything kind of got overwhelming, and stuff with Sarah kicked off, and it was great, and I really like her. Whoa. And I want to do the right thing and not see her until the relationship I'm in is over.
So,
you have a girlfriend? Did you think in the hours that we spent together that maybe you could have shared that with me?
Hey, Rusty, that's Sarah. She was on the phone listening. Sorry.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Sorry.
I told you I wouldn't tell her, Rusty.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me she was listening.
I'm bad with details. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me, Rusty? We spent how many hours at that bar? Did you even bother to tell me?
I had no idea that you were on the phone.
Does that matter?
Yeah, because if you weren't listening, then you wouldn't have known about the mistake I made of sleeping with you while I was in a relationship.
I was a mistake? No. Are you kidding me right now?
You weren't the mistake. The mistake I made was sleeping with you.
That sounds even worse. What the hell?
No, that's not what I mean.
Really, Rusty? What do you mean?
What I mean was that whole day, everything that happened that day was wonderful and awesome, and I got overwhelmed, and I made a poor choice.
So what happens? You get involved with me and somebody else brings out a gun, you going to sleep with somebody else? Is that how that works?
I don't think that getting in the middle of a crime scene is going to be something I make a habit of doing.
I got to tell you, Rusty, I am so disappointed right now. Why didn't you just tell me that night, or you could have called the next day and explained yourself instead of me having to go through all this?
Well, you didn't call me either, and I was going to take care of the situation myself and then get back to you the appropriate way and then tell you everything that happened.
When I left that morning, I gave you my number. I said, give me a call. How much more explicit could I have been?
Well, I wanted to take care of this situation I dug myself into, and I wanted to do it the right way.
Right. So the situation's taken care of now.
Yeah, is it? Are you still with your girlfriend, Rusty, or?
I haven't told her yet, but I plan to do it in 2 days.
In
2 days? Why 2 days, Rusty?
Yeah, do it now.
My buddy's going to lend me his car so I could get some stuff out of her place, and I was going to do it all in the same day, and he wasn't available to help me out until a couple days from now, so I was just waiting till then to do it so it could be all taken care of as cleanly and smoothly as possible.
So let me get this straight. You want me to wait like 2 days and 3 hours and 45 seconds till you break up with your girlfriend, and then you're going to start a new relationship with me. That sounds so promising.
I mean, yeah.
Really?
I think she was being sarcastic, Rusty.
Are you being serious right now, Rusty?
Yes, I'm being serious. That was my plan. I can try to, if I can try to speed things up, like 24 hours, I will.
You know what I'll do? I'll set my timer right now. How about that?
Sarah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm kind of like rooting for Rusty a little bit. We've all been okay. Granted, the sleeping together thing, not cool at all. Cheating, not cool. I get that. But he sounds truly remorseful, and he's not trying to play you, and he's actually trying to now fix it and go back to being honest, I guess.
Yeah, you should listen to her. I mean, I'm trying to be honest right now and do the right thing in the situation because I made a mistake. And I'm trying to fix it.
And he just needs 2 days or maybe 24 hours if you need the process sped up. Sarah, I mean, we already know Rusty's answer. Sarah, do you want to go out with Rusty again? You called in for the second date, but we will pay for another date for you guys in maybe a day or two.
I guess I need to wait the 24 hours first.
I think so, yeah.
It's like a waiting period, layaway almost.
All joking aside, are you serious? Will you go out with him again if he breaks up with his girlfriend?
You know, I'll give him 24 hours to get his taken care of. But if not, I'm out. I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay, Rusty.
Reasonable.
You're on the clock, Rusty. You got 24 hours.
Okay, I'm going to call my friend right now and make sure I can get his truck.
All right. Well,
good luck.
Sarah, sort of a congratulations. We don't know yet. It's a congratulations. You got a second date based on the fact that he can break up with his girlfriend in the next 24 hours. Rusty, get to work.
I'll do my best. I know I'm on the clock.
Okay. Well, Rusty, if your buddy falls through, you know that there's companies like U-Haul and stuff, right? You don't have to wait for him.
Yeah, but that costs money, and this guy is free and reliable.
Oh my God!
Sounds super
keeping
reliable.
Out